Hey, ladies of the Dabbleverse, I'm good at eating pussies.
Mumbling Nick in the back room, Clary. Cool pineapples, rules too strict to bear. It's this he said, kid, you've got some flair. Time to break the chains and take the air. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Interviews roll, stories unfold. Mumbling no more, his voice turns bold. Mr. C cheers from the sidelines cold. Ain't no pineapple left in the cold. Now the studio's his, the future bright. Nick's own podcast is guiding light. No more whispers, his tone takes flight. He's soaring now with all his might. Yeah!
Taz, if you want me to go down on you, I will. I'll try my best. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is at the bottom of my screen? That was fucking weird. Okay. Saint Nick, yeah, it's almost that time of year. Getting near Saint Nick. It's fucking weird, metal, right? I think I was working on a video like days ago, but I don't remember what the fuck I would have been talking about to type that. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Okay. Jesus, I know what it was. Thank God. That was fucking freaking me out. Holy shit. All right, yeah, long story short. A few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, it was around Thanksgiving time, I think. I uh I went on with Wendy in Cardiff, and yeah, math problem was in the audience. Yeah, that's what it was. Ha! Yeah. I'll wait. I can't wait because I saw part of it at what's up, Dream Man? It happened while I was at work, so I was had it on in the background, but it was a pretty busy day, so I wasn't able to like focus. I seemed like whenever I was trying to pay attention, John was just fucking yelling over Cardiff. So I'm actually looking forward to watching a clip of it. Yeah. Anyway, that whole thing at the bottom of my screen was just like Cardiff. Whenever whatever the day when Chad went to Mersh's house, or Doc whatever showed up outside Mersh's house, Cardiff was on with Wendy, and he asked Wendy if she would do something like that, and she's like, "No way, Cardiff." So he's like, "See, even Wendy knows." And then I ended up going on with them, and then I was making the point that Wendy wouldn't have made that 911 call that Quad made. That's what that was on the bottom of my screen. But I don't know why the fuck it popped up there. That was fucking weird. Anywho, All right, you missed the young old vibes. Yeah, it was fucking crazy. It was fucking crazy. I messaged the pineapple when it happened. I think he was in Dave Sarah's chat, so he let Dave know. But yeah, all of a sudden, I usually put something political or sports or Dabbleverse on in the background while I'm working. And I just decided to throw John on it, and I'm like, Cardiff? I'm like, holy shit. What's up, Oscar? How we doing, buddy? Excellent. So yeah, I forgot somebody let me see the clip. We'll watch a clip of that, we'll go over it. And a lot of it it'll be me seeing it for the first time. Like I said, I heard some of it today, but as it happened, but didn't catch all of it. Um but actually before that, I'm gonna do the vote. And I'm hoping some of you guys can help me out here. I'm gonna yeah, Doom clipped it. We'll watch Doom. All right, cool. Um yeah, Dave, I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, have seen Dave Sarra put together some Dabbleverse awards. Fucking they're gonna air on Saturday. Um yeah. Dude, Oscar, so I came so close and I stopped myself and I'm glad because the part I caught was when John was doing the whole, they fuck with my kids. I don't fuck with family. You were going to go to my kid's graduation. I thought you were really going to go to my kid's graduation. That's the part I caught, this like 15-minute, 10-minute thing. And I wanted to be like, John. But I knew it would have been a waste of my money and a waste of my time, so I didn't fucking bother. I was like, John, you and your buddies fucked with my family and I still did nothing to you. And I'm far from the only one. You do that shit all the time. You're so full of fucking shit. But anyway, let's before we watch Doom's clip, let's quickly do this voting. It's a goofy thing. It's funny. Most people don't care. I know some people don't want to win. I only know one person that actually wants to win an award, and it probably won't be hard to guess. Um, but some of these categories or some of these things, I'm not like entirely sure of, because even though I'm a Dabbleverse guy, I kind of just watch the some of the small shows, and then the John stuff, Julie stuff, shit like that. Dave's award is a travesty. He said, I was included and I don't make the cut. They seem invalid if you ask me. It's weird. I mean, I knew I had zero. I knew I wasn't going to be nominated for anything. Um, so it didn't, didn't matter to me. Um, oh, actually, this is something I could throw off. I always bust Dave's balls about this. Hold on. With Dave running it, the only thing I had a shot of winning was most soothing voice or something like that. Let's see if I can find this. Dave gave me a gay compliment way back, like months and months ago. Uh so I joke with him about it sometimes. Sucks is Pat Dixon. Not sucks, but Pat Dixon actually said the same thing. But I never I never like clip these because it's stupid. But he takes his streams down, so his is gone. But shit, I don't even think I can find it. What is going on? Why does everything look weird? There we go. There we go. Bear with me. You know what you should have won, dude? Yeah, I know you don't give a shit, dude. I know you don't give a shit. um you should have won fucking funniest moment. You should at least got a nominee for sending Jake that fucking toy laptop, dude. That was still one of the top 5 funniest moments of the year, no doubt. Not funny, Riv. Whatever the fuck he said. Shit, where is this? Boy, I should have got my shit ready before I came on. That probably would have been smart. Usually do. I didn't today. Jesus Christ. All right, fuck this. We'll just start with the voting. Yeah, that toy. Yeah, I still watch that every so often, man. Just to get a fucking kick out of it. Dude, it was super funny. All right. I don't think this shows anything. My email is at ogmumblingnick at gmail.com anyway, so no big deal. All right. I think this is the first award. Yep. All right. Best expose of 2025. Here we go. All right. Let's see. We have number one Josh Denny fan blows up Whitney and Jeff Dye's spots. I actually have no idea what that is. So if anyone knows what that is, please let me know. I've definitely, obviously, heard of number one Josh Denny fan, but I have never interacted with this person, so I don't know much about him. Uh, Number two is Doom proves Mr. Kill Everything was at Ashley's house. I mean, that was pretty good. Three, Dixon sniffs out Ron Fuddle. Embarrassingly, I don't know what the fuck that is. And four, Sam Bibley runs Stealth Chaos off the internet. That was another good one. So, yeah, dude, I don't know what ton of these. Like, there's some I'm just gonna like, since it's stupid, I'm just gonna like vote for like my friends and shit like that, or people I'm friendlier with. For most of it. Um, so this one I'm either gonna go with Doom or Sam Bibley. You know what? I'm actually just gonna go with Doom because Sam's nominated for a million things, so I know I'll be able to vote for Sam after. Oops. Oops. All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I might go back to that one. Sam's on the back burner because he's like I said. I think he has like the most nominations when I skim through this fucking thing. Free Chatler of the Year, Sam Bibley, number one Josh Denny fan, Big Black, and Doodle. So yeah, I'm all day with either Sam Bibley or Big Black. I'm gonna go with Sam on that one. Best beef of 2025: Granny versus Lemmy. I'm not voting for that one because that was an ugly beef. Pat Dixon versus Karmic X. Pretty Antisocial versus Keanu. And Doodle versus Chad Zumock. So I'm leaning toward Big Red versus Keanu. Anyone have any thoughts on this one? Yeah, Big Black is fire, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Pretty Antisocial and Keanu. All right. Lol Cal 2025. Aaron Imholt, Karmic X, Stutter and John, Chad Zumock. Fuck. Come on, Matt. You don't know who these people are? I know who most of them. I know a lot of names, but I don't know who some of them are either. To be honest with you. I know. I'm probably gonna be. Yeah, I'm actually just going with SJ. SJ is what got me into the Dabbleverse. He's still my favorite locale in this fucking thing. Still cracks me up with his fucking narcissism. All right, biggest grift of 2025. Shuley and Carl's Doctor GoFundMe. So that's what's his face with the GoFundMe for those guys for their lawsuit. Karmic X cries over Felicia for super chats and flies to see her next day. Chad's death pool. Joey C running for president. Oh boy. Let's see. Shit. I'm going between Joey C running for president only because I was partly I got the one and only interview. Karmic X flying. I mean, I got to go with Joey C. I mean, running for president. I mean, that's fucking. It doesn't get much bigger than that. Holier Than Thou award. Shul Buckman, Dan from Nice Podcast Stupid, Ashley Cummings, or Dr. Chow. All right. I'm either voting for Buckman or Ashley. Let's see. Interesting. Holier Than Thou award. I'll just vote for Buckman. Fuck it. Biggest victim of 2025, Alvareza, Keanu Thompson, Shuliega, Felicia Gillespie. All right. The one I like the least out of all this is... God, this is a Keanu Felicia fucking one for me. Karma crying always makes me happy. Oh, God. All right. Let's see. I'll vote for Keanu. Rookie of the Year, Pretty Antisocial, NJ Ranger, Karmic X, Tommy. Gotta vote for my boy NJ. Best Female Host, Deb Alvareza, Pretty Antisocial, one over with Kaylee. Let's see. I know no one's gonna like this, but I'm gonna vote for Ava. The Armless Waiter Award. So this means the person brings nothing. They're an armless waiter. Keanu, Felicia, Liam, or Ava. God, this is another Keanu Felicia one for me. Let's see. Keanu Felicia. What's up, two joints? All right, we're gonna go with Keanu unless anyone else. But Matt's got the vote because I'm going between. They both bring nothing as far as I'm concerned. All right. Guest appearance of the year: Little KB on MLC, Ashley Cummings on MLC, Mazzy on Clowntown, Hope with Ray. All right. I know Ashley on MLC was massive, but Little KB cracks me up, so I got to go with Little KB. Best work: Chad Zumick demonetized to make quick cash. Shuli and Carl get Dr. Steve to go fund me. Felicia Gillespie is Ron Fuddle. Chad Zumock, imaginary girlfriend. Yeah, see, I don't know this fucking Ron Fuddle one. And, even if people don't like Shuli or Carl, like, John sued them, so I wouldn't really call that a fucking work. It's like John sued them, and then someone did a GoFundMe for him, so... I'm gonna go with Zumock's imaginary girlfriend because I actually know about that one. Oops, went backwards. All right, female chatter of the year: MGD, Detroit, Kim Nicholson, KB. All right, I'm gonna let the chat pick this one because I know of all four of these women. I don't know any of them very well. Detroit comes in here every so often. I think she's the only one that comes in here. So right now she's got my vote, just because I think she's the only one that ever watches any of my lives out of the four, which is a very shallow reason. I do see MGD and Kim Nicholson when I'm on Eccles' channel. Yeah, so I see them there. I've seen Lady KB in other chats. Kim? All right, young old vibes. We'll let you pick this one. Kim it is. Kim it is. There we go. Because I didn't have a good reason. Like I said, the only reason I had was a selfish one. So that's all you guys. Best show of 2025: Tukey Soup, Misery Loves Company, Pat Dixon, Husey Entertainment. All right, so I'm going between Tukey and Husey. I think Husey is very underrated. Pat's on way too late for me. I catch him every so often. MLC. I'm not the biggest MLC fan, so yeah, I got to go between Tukey and fucking Husey on this one. Of course you want MLC, Matt. What the fuck? Oh my God, you guys all want MLC? Jesus. All right. You know what? Again, loyal viewers, I don't care. You got it. You guys got that one. It's not that important to me. All right. Docs of 2025. What a shitty category. Chad goes to Mersh's house. GGG gets Granny. Dixon's fixation with Fuddle. Again, I don't know this Fuddle one. Mr. Kill Everything gets a doxing from Cummings. All right. I feel I want to stay away from the whole granny situation. Chad going to Mersh might be the winner just because that led to that fucking 911 call. Dude, Cardiff doesn't have one nomination. Like, that's what I mean. It's a weird list. Cardiff doesn't have one nomination. Oh, you haven't voted yet, have you? Oh. Well, be interesting to see you vote for him, Mommy. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Chad. I mean, this is a shitty category, but that one ended up being the craziest one with the phone call. All right. Best Disabled Content Creator of 2025. Blind Mike, Quadfather, Jake Hudson, and Wendy. Oh. I mean, there's one person here I'm friends with above the rest. So this actually sucks because I recently made peace with Jake. This would have been a lot easier, like just a few days ago. But I gotta go with Wendy. Wendy's my sweetheart. God damn it. Yeah, I gotta go with Wendy. Especially I know she's with Bobby losing his channel. I know she's not in the best place right now anyway. So we'll go with Wendy. Try and cheer her up. And besides, Jake always says he doesn't want his disability to define him and shit like that. So he probably doesn't want to win that fucking thing anyway. All right. First year Clipper, Pest, Chad Buzmak, Deft, Sam Bibley. This one. Yeah, we're going with Wendy. Yep. All right. This one's tough because Deft is the one I'm closest to. Sam Bibley's really good. And I've actually started to appreciate Pest lately. And even Buzmak's fine too. I just don't watch his as much. But I'm going between Deft and Bibley. Fuck. They're both good. They both have unique fucking clips. I don't know if I know Sam's probably gonna win anyway. I might go with Def because I've already voted for Sam in a category. So yeah, I'm just gonna go with Def because like Sam, like I said, Sam's in multiple categories. I've already voted for him, so we will go with Deft. Breakthrough Dabbler 2025. Nasty Neil, Shmuel Buckman, Mr. Kill Everything, and Eckel Pineapple. I wonder who I should vote for here. Yes, Def's a really good dude, man. Really good dude. And he's a good clipper too, man. He does unique shit to his stuff, just like Bibley does. Those guys are I like their style, their clipping style. Breakthrough Dabbler 2025. Fuck. Dude, as if I'm not going to vote for my fucking gay fruit buddy, Eckel Pineapple. All right. Super Chatter of the Year. Gold Folds. I don't even know who that is. Semi. I don't think I know this fucking person either. These guys must fucking chat in shows I don't watch on the regular. Semi-Niffer Bus Button. I don't know what the fuck that says. I obviously know Beloved Chatter, and I know Mr. Rapey Ray. But I don't know the first two. Yeah, I think he's winning. I don't know if this shows you like the results, like what's going on. Sometimes these things will show you like what the percentages are. But I did hear yesterday. I did hear Dave Sarra was on with Buckman, and he did kind of leak out that Eckel is in good shape. So I think he might be winning or near the top there. Yeah, dude. Thank you, man. I don't know who the fuck I don't know, dude. I don't know. You, I guess I'll go with beloved chatter or rapey. I'm just gonna go with beloved chatter. I don't know. I'm going blind on that one to be honest with you. I know beloved chatter, Mr. Rapey Ray, but I don't. I know they're the shows they super chat in aren't really the shows I watch, like Ray and MLC and shit on the regular. So yeah. Most missed chatter of 2025, malware scan, broccoli, Jared Mulrich, stealth chaos. I'm actually gonna vote with broccoli. I like broccoli. I wish broccoli's probably still here. Broccoli might even be watching. I'm guessing broccoli just has a different name. Best chatter squabble of 2025, Dr. Chow versus the final boss. Sam Bibley versus Sam V. Sam Bibley versus Stealth Chaos. And Misfit versus Kayla. I'm going to go with Bibley versus Chaos. I am tempted to go Bibley versus Sam V because the rumor is they're the same person. But yeah, Bibley's even got two in the same category. Fuck. Dude, you're right. It is a shit list. Like, I mean, and it's obviously the people that picked all must watch like Ray and MLC and like more than anything else. But yeah, vagina wrinkles got good shit. Yeah, penis wrinkles good. There's so many better chatters. Yeah, and I'm not. I shouldn't even say better because I don't really know those. I don't know what those guys super chat. Maybe they are good. I don't fucking know. But it's definitely it's a one sided list. With just one genre, one show. All right, hack of the year: Kevin Brennan, Shuli Egar, Carl Heberger, Chad Zumach. All right. I will not vote for Carl. I do have a soft spot from Carl. Carl has always been good to me. So yeah. He's the one major show to ever give me an invite and he treated me well. So yeah. So that leaves KB, Shuli, and Chad. I'm actually leaning towards Chad because of the dumb fucking shit he's been doing lately. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zumach. Which is too bad because he was on a redemption act when the year started. I don't know what happened. Best crash out: Mr. Kill Everything, Karmic X, Chad Zumach, Shmuel Buckman. I think we gotta give it to this fucking train wreck comic. I think we get near the end of this, so we can watch some Cardiff in a minute. Female super chatter of the year. Did we already have this? MGD, Kim Nicholson, Iwa, KB, Eva. I'm gonna go with Eva on this one. I voted for Kim on the last one. Eva's a sweetheart to me, so yeah, she gets my vote. Very nice lady. Degenerate of the year: Chad Zumach, Granny, Mr. Kill Everything, Matt Mead. I didn't even know who the fuck Matt Mead was until like 2 weeks ago. So I ain't gonna. He does seem like a degenerate, but he doesn't seem like he's been in the fucking verse long enough. So maybe Granny or Mr. Kill Everything. Granny likes being a degenerate. Mr. Kill Everything's just a fucking lush. I don't know. I'll let you guys pick this one. Fuck it. Even Matt Mead's on the table. I'm lost on this one. What do you guys think? I'm not throwing any names out there. He lives in a shed and he shits in a cooler. All right. So I guess we got 2 for Granny. Granny it is. All right. Biggest fall from grace: Kevin Brennan, Carl Hamburger, Shuli Egar, Blade, John DiCaprio from Win by 2. Ah, boy. All right. Any thoughts on this one, guys? Again, I'm not going to pick Carl, but I'll pick any of the other 3 if anyone's got any thoughts. All right. Yeah. Okay. So looks like Granny was overwhelming with that one. Yeah, it's too bad he's not on the list. Not on the list. I don't think KB fell from grace. And I don't know enough about Blade. If you guys do, let me know. Um, yeah, I might have to go with Shuley on this one, to be honest with you. Win by 2. All right. And Shuley, we got 1 each. I know he. You know what? Yeah, I am voting for him. And I'll tell you why later, Carla. You're right. Yeah. I just remembered. He said some things about somebody I like. So we'll vote for him. All right. Provocateur of 2025, Sam Bibley. Number 1, Josh Denny fan. Decline host, Serenity Now. Got to go with my boy, Sam Bibley. For the 3rd time. I might change one of my Sam Bibleys to Big Black just so I can vote for him. Because Bibley's gotten a lot of votes from me here. Clipper of the Year. This one's tough. So Thorough, Joe Burrow, Stallion 19, Alyssa Clips, Doom. It's really tough for me between the 3, and nothing against Elisa Clips, whatever her name is. I don't know where I've been. I heard her. I found out about her like 2 months ago. That's it. But I've been watching So Thorough, Joe Burrow, Stallion 19, and Doom like all year. So, between those 3, that's fucking hot. We got a Doom. I only know Doom. Yeah. So, Dream Man, the show I do on my buddy Echo Pineapple's channel. It's his show, but I'm like, he throws me a bone, so I'm the co-host with him. But it's called Between Two Hacks, and we watch like a bunch of clips from the week from the Clippers, and then we vote for we give scores for how funny it is, how impactful, and how interesting, and then he picks the clip of the week. So I watch a lot of these, and those are the Clippers we choose from every week. It's those 3. So I've been watching those guys like all year. She's not only a great Clipper, she's amazing ass. All right, Oscar, I'll go with Doom. It's fine. Like I said, that one's really tough for me, man. Really tough. Cringe moment of 2025. Caddy Z acting like a clown fairy. Karmic X wears a Gimp mask. So 2 gay Karmic X ones at the top. Moody and Carl interviewing inmates. And JMO crashed out on Ashley Comics. Oh, this is the last one. All right. Well, while I think it over, I'm gonna give Big Black a vote up here because I think I voted for Sam Bibley at least 3 times. So I can. There's one that had him and Big Black, and it was Big Black's only nomination. So I might change that one because Bibley's obviously. I think Bibley's gonna win multiple awards here. He might even win the one I'm about to change it to. Probably. He's very popular, so I assume he's gonna win. Let's see. Where was it? Kenji Ranger. Fucking lost it. Wendy Eckel, like a China Broccoli. What the fuck? It wasn't way down here. Last time. There it is. All right. Big Black. Okay. All right. So, cringe moment. We got fucking. God. Karmic doing his stupid Caddy Z, which I can't stand. Karmic wearing a Gimp mask. Not much difference in his Caddy Z. I'm guessing this is them interviewing Ricada. I don't really care. JMO flipping out on Ashley. Yeah, I'm thinking one of the Karmics. dude. Yeah, how the fuck was that not on there? Good call, Oscar. I didn't even. It's the problem is, and Dave Sarra did a lot of work, so good for him. But problem is, he's on the West Coast and he does a lot of coke. So when he was doing these fucking streams, like picking this shit, uh, most of us are in bed, getting ready for work. So, uh, yeah, fuck. Yeah, it was a great call. It was a great call. I know that I consider that my breakout stream. Granted, obviously, I still don't get a ton of viewers, but my viewership seemed to pick up on my after doing my stream with like Echo and Rochi and Deft. We did one on him faking his death. Uh, Shut up, math problem. All right, we'll get this over with. We'll pick which one, Caddy Z or the Git Mask? They're both gay. Which one did you mean, Oscar? You the one that picked it, Oscar? Oh, Matt picked it. Gay karmic. All right, we'll go with Caddy Z. All right. Okay. I am going to take this down for a second because I don't know if it's going to show any personal information when I hit submit. Nope, it did not. Oh, okay. Just called me gay. There we go. So the Devil vs. Hackwords Awards of 2025 by Dave Sarra. Thanks for being gay. All right. So they've been submitted. There we go. Yeah, it was too. Yeah, dude, there was nothing too major on there. It was two crash outs by Karmics. Like fucking an interview, I think, with Nick Rekieta, and then like J-Mo freaking out on Ashley. That was it. All right. Let's get some potato action in here. Fucking hell froze over today. Holy shit, I couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Actually, let me see if I can find something real quick before we do this. If not, then fuck it. Yeah, I guess Dave's doing the awards on Saturday, I think he said. 3 p.m. West Coast, 6 p.m. Eastern. I think it's going to go like 3 hours, he said. He's having a bunch of people on in like 30-minute increments. Shockingly, yours truly did get an invite. I don't know. Well, I think I got an invite. It asked if I was interested. I don't know if that's an invite or not. Official invite or just, checking it out. I think I'm also gonna be doing a short spot on Eccles' show that day, so I don't know what's gonna end up happening. I don't think I'd be very good on the award show anyway, to be honest with you. It's not my that kind of shit isn't really my forte, but appreciate the well, if I was asked, as I said, it was more like he was feeling it out. But who knows? I'll probably be on Eckel for a little bit. He's doing his last chewing the shit of the year, and I've actually never done that show. I'm obviously I'm not going to be on the whole show, just for a little bit, just a little fill in at some point. But I think he's going to be sniping some of it. He said so. Some of the awards, I mean, could be interesting. All right, yeah, I can't find what I'm looking for. Fuck it, we'll go to Cardiff. The potato. Thanks, Oscar. No, I think he's inviting like, some there's gonna be some smaller people too, like Schmiel. I mean, Buckman's bigger than me, but you know what I mean. That level. But I think he's also inviting like Tukey and people like that. So yeah, it's a lot of shit to chew. Fucking all right, yeah. For those of you that did not hear, Amazingly, Stuttering John had Cardiff Electric on today for the first time in ages. And I saw this is a 23-minute clip, but yeah, Cardiff was on for a long time. But John kept trying to get Cardiff to apologize for shit, and Cardiff actually did a few times that I saw, but never seemed good enough for John. So anyway, here we go.
I am John Melendez, and I approve this message. But anyway, this guy has really caused me a lot of misery, and I can't wait to get his bullshit excuse, but I'll give him the opportunity. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. This is the one I affectionately call Cardiff Electric. Please
Affectionately, yeah.
welcome Cardiff Electric. Hello, Cardiff.
Hello, John. I caused you a lot of misery.
Well, yes, you have.
Misery. It's nice to see you again.
Yes, going into my hearing and then tweeting out that there were kids on camera, which got Pinky to encourage people to call Lee County superintendents.
Okay, so if Pinky is encouraging people to call Lee County
Yeah,
superintendent,
but that's only because you tweeted it out.
okay, then it's only because you were doing it.
Okay, so then let's, again,
Yeah.
this is the problem with you, Cardiff, because
What's
you
that?
always put it like, so it's somehow my fault that I had a hearing.
It is your fault you had a hearing. You got a speeding ticket. You took the hearing.
No, it
in a
wasn't a
classroom.
speeding ticket.
I don't know, but I'm
Whatever.
guessing Misery. He was never in Misery.
We saw the body cam.
Expired
Fine.
tags.
Whatever.
Yes, expired tags.
Okay,
It was not a
expired
speeding
tags.
ticket.
All
You don't
right.
get out of a
You
speeding
win.
ticket by paying $10. It was
win.
expired.
Oscar says Cardiff is a good guy. Oh, sorry guys. My fucking mic's been weird. The other day it was so low that when I was on with like fucking Wendy and so on that I was fucking had to get right up to it. Now it seems like it's doing the opposite, so I gotta back up. Anyway, my good buddy and wrench holder Oscar Electric says Cardiff is a good guy. He was the one who originally went on John's show years ago and told them to be more humble. This will end up blowing up in John's face. Yes, Cardiff is a very good guy. He's one of the other people who've always been good to me. Not we don't interact too much, but whenever we do, it's always been positive. And he when I was dealing with John with my doxing shit, he was a sympathetic person to that. So
Tags.
Yes.
But what normal human being is going to infiltrate a court hearing?
Infiltrate.
Havoc.
I object to your use of the word infiltrate, counselor.
Okay, what normal human being goes and interrupts a hearing?
I did not interrupt the hearing.
Yes, you did. You screamed out, "How about his driving drunk?"
I did not. There were
Yes,
other.
you did.
Okay. No,
Now
I
you're
did not.
lying, Cardiff. Don't be a liar. Yes, you
Cardiff.
did scream it out. Right when the judge said dismissed, you screamed it out. And I
Okay.
heard it.
Okay, that's fine.
And you know you did. Why don't you at least admit that?
I did not, John. There were other. If you were looking at the names that were in that court hearing that day, you would have seen a few dabblers were there that day.
I wonder how they all got that link to get in there.
From the public records that
Oh,
somebody
okay.
sent to a whole
All right,
bunch
so
of
it's
people,
normal
including
to
me.
go. So it's normal to go on.
yeah, Oscar says John doesn't understand. Cardiff expected him to be sitting in the kitchen at the Zoom meeting, not sitting in a classroom with children. John can't figure that out. Yeah. So what's funny is even though obviously I am no fan of John and at all, but I do have a tiny bit of sympathy for him when it comes to like the fact that the dude can't seem to like do anything without can't go to a club without getting trolled, can't do a bunch of shit, right? But this one, no, I have no sympathy for him on this one. The dumbass let it be known that he had a ticket or a court thing, so that stuff is public record. So they looked it up, and then he has a Zoom court meeting, and he does it from his fucking classroom while he's substitute teaching, and he's got like fucking first and second graders like in the fucking background and all this shit. And he blames like Cardiff for him like losing his job. It's like, dude, you can't do a fucking Zoom court meeting at school without fucking telling them. Like in the middle of a fucking class. He tried to kill two birds with one stone. You know, obviously he's a substitute, so if he doesn't work, he doesn't get paid. It's not like, you know, a regular teacher, a regular job where he's got like fucking vacation days and sick days. So he didn't want to lose a day's pay. So he does a fucking Zoom fucking court thing from a fucking desk. And Cardiff and I believe Cardiff. I don't think he would yell, risk that, getting in trouble with a judge. I do believe it was somebody else on the stream that did that.
Public records just to fuck with me.
Just to see, we're interested in you, John.
Yes,
we want
apparently obsessed with me. Obsessed.
People looked into things, and when
Yes.
you talk about getting a ticket, people want to know more about the ticket,
Oh,
and they look
okay.
into the.
Oh, okay. So it's this is the
I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying this is what
this
it
is
is.
Cardiff logic. So in other words, so if I talk about
Yeah, John lies all the time, and I think he forgets. Like even he did a second stream tonight, and I caught like 20, 30 minutes of it. And of course, his night streams are always entertaining because he's got the slur going. And as soon as I put it on, he was talking to some chatter about owning a boat. He's like, if I prove to you right now that I own a boat, will you send me a 50 or a 100? And it's like, John, you forget that you mentioned on stream that you lied about owning the boat, that it's your friend's boat, it's not your boat. So you lied at some point. If you do own the boat, that means you lied when you said you didn't own it. Like he forgets. He's such a fucking liar. He forgets. He can't keep his fucking stories straight half the fucking time.
my life, so
Yeah.
if I say today I'm gonna, last night I hung out at Stevie Tomatoes, that means then everyone's okay with
Mensa,
now
baby,
calling
Mensa.
Stevie's and getting the owner on the phone without their consent. That's okay then.
No, that's
Because I said that I was at Stevie Tomatoes.
no. It's
So
calling.
if I
and
say that
harassing.
I got pulled over for expired tags, that means that Lardif's got to take it upon himself to go find out when the hearing is so he can go there and then try and find something that he can report on, which ultimately got me in trouble with the school.
So again, here's another part where John fucking contradicts himself. He's giving Cardiff shit because he's like, you look into stuff because you know I got a court thing. You want to find something to get me in trouble. It's like, but at the same time, he's always like the guy that like, I know everything about you. I know your name. I know your wife's name. I know your kid's name. I know where you work. I know where you live. Well, dude, that's fucking creepier. That's fucking way creepier. Looking up that shit, looking up fucking kids' names and wives' names and fucking where people work and shit. That's way creepier than you fucking blabbing your mouth saying you got a fucking like ticket or a court date so somebody looks up in the fucking public records to see if they can find, you know, the fucking hearing so they can fucking watch it. Right? That dude, I'm sorry, it's way creepier what you fucking do, John, or what you claim to fucking do. Looking up fucking underage kids' fucking names and wives' names, innocent people that have fucking nothing to do with this Devilverse. You fucking, and you hold that with pride over people. I fucking know everything about you, Cardiff. I know your name right now, Potato. I know fucking where you live. I know your fucking wife's name. You'll say that with a straight fucking face, but then give fucking Cardiff shit for fucking looking up when his court hearing was, when John let it fucking blab out that, you know, he had a fucking summons or whatever.
What you did got you in trouble with the school.
No,
That's the fact,
no,
Jack.
it's not what I did.
But you don't see the difference in report getting.
Yeah, I believe it. Oscar, I believe it. He says Cardiff didn't go looking for it. Tons of people sent it to him. It's public information. Cardiff's he's a big name in this Dabbleverse, and so I'm sure people send him shit all the fucking time. I'm a fucking nobody name, and when John doxed me last year, I had people I didn't know sending me shit, sending me like names and addresses of different family members of his. I don't even know who the fuck these people were, and they were doing it. I even have a feeling it could have been the part of the people that helped John dox me. You know, they just want the fucking friction. You know, they're not even on a side. They just want to see the fucking battle. So, yeah, if trust me, if people send me stuff, you're absolutely right, Oscar. I guarantee you, tons of people send fucking Cardiff shit.
More information on something you said and calling a private business and bothering people, you don't see the difference?
Well, first
I
of
don't.
all,
And nobody should be calling any businesses, and nobody
And
should be
by the
calling any
way-
family members.
and by the way, Florida,
Yes.
to come into a court hearing uninvited in Florida is a crime. Did you know that?
Uninvited?
Yep.
No, it's a public. Then it would have been a private link.
In other words, but to come in there, I'm sorry, and then scream out stuff. Although you deny being the one that screamed.
I told you it wasn't me, but let's move on. If that's sure,
but you
that's
also
illegal.
have a filter. And you're also not a potato.
That is true.
Yes, I know.
I'll give you that one, counselor.
So you're
Yeah, I appreciate that, Oscar. You're a good dude too, man. Yeah, I just had some fucking asshole call my wife and shit and leave messages, but yeah, I was never overly concerned that people were gonna show up or anything, thankfully. But yeah, I know what you're saying. He's a fucking asshole. He's like, I actually used to have sympathy for this fucking guy, which I'm almost embarrassed. Like, you know, there was a time when I and part of it is because like Shuley and them, like they do, you know, they do pile on too much sometimes, you know. It's just John's not a sympathetic figure once you get don't fucking oops, sorry, my thing's gonna relaunch in 40 minutes. That's all right, we can get through this in 40 minutes, easy. Yeah, unfortunately some of the guys that go after John aren't I don't know.
exactly.
Sorry, they may not be the best people themselves, so they could make John sympathetic. It's just John doesn't allow it because he's such a fucking prick.
Exactly genuine in everything that you say and do. Are you?
Wait, I'm not genuine because I'm a potato filter. You still don't understand the gimmick. You still don't understand what this is.
It doesn't matter about understanding. You're just afraid to show your face, and after seeing what you look like, I don't blame you.
Okay. But John, you're the reason. You and people like Chad are the reason I wouldn't want to show my face, because it's the first weapon you go to.
Yes.
When all I ever did was just do shows about your shows, making fun of things you said.
All you ever did
overreact.
Yes. All right. So threatening to go to my
it
kids'
sounds that way sometimes,
graduation and live
it sounds that
that's
way.
harmless.
That's complete. That is complete not parody. That is complete satire. You don't. Why would I go to your
satire? So to terrorize an 18-year-old.
Terrorize.
Yes.
How was he terrorized? Is he watching my show?
Do you not know that people report this shit to people in my family and somehow they get wind of it? So by you threatening that, don't you understand how that has? So you don't get how that has negative ramifications.
Okay, well, people shouldn't do that.
In other words, Cardiff is never wrong. So he can do anything that's nefarious, anything that's attacking or threatening to be live streamed when my kid's going to be announced as valedictorian and on his way to Harvard, and he doesn't want some fucking potato coming in there.
Yeah, there you go, John.
And live streaming.
A potato is
you might think it's fucking funny. I don't fucking find it funny. Find it funny. Don't fucking start fucking with family. That's not funny.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So this is the part that I saw, and this is the part that I came so close to like sending in a super chat. I'm so glad I didn't, because again, it would have been a waste. Yeah, I was at work and it started getting busy again, so I couldn't do it anyway. But yes, it was clearly sarcasm, and he really thought that VTL let his child drive the car while Vince was in the passenger seat down to Florida, using John's social security numbers as code to get into John's house. Yeah, dude, like just some common fucking sense. Of course, Cardiff, who, whatever, whether he lives in Canada or not, whatever, he's not going down the fucking California. He's not flying down the fucking California, possibly crossing a fucking border, uh, to go to John's kid's high school graduation. He's never shown any, like he would do anything like that. Who the fuck would do that? Nobody's, as far as I know, nobody's shown up at any of John's kids' anythings, right? Yes, people show up at John's fucking stand-up gigs and his fucking stupid fucking Tonight Show reunion party and shit like that. But as far as I know, no one's ever shown up at any of his fucking kids' shit. And I get aggravated. Like as a just serious moment for a minute. As a father, I get almost fucking mad when I see John do this, because this is the shit that I fell for when I first was like in this Dabbleverse. I assume, oh, he's a father. He actually cares about his kids and this shit like that. But no, he uses his kids as a fucking way to make himself a fucking victim. He doesn't care. Like, he wouldn't do the shit he does if he cared about, because he doesn't care. Part of the reason I tell people never go after his fucking family, number one, besides the fact that it's fucking wrong. It's wrong to go after anybody's family in this shit. But John wants people to go after his family. He fucking wants them to. He wants to be able to fucking complain about it. He wants to be able to repeat over and over again what so-and-so said about his kid or what so-and-so did to his fucking kid. Like, dude, Cardiff isn't going to show up with a fucking potato mask at fucking your kid's high school graduate. Fucking relax. Like, this is part of the reason when, and I don't mean to drag myself into it again, but just another example, when John thought I went to his fucking mother's house to record, because there was a parody video of me goofing around in my own neighborhood too. I'm like, John, if you thought it through, you know where I live. I'm 4.5, 5 hours away. You think I would drive like 5 hours to your mother's house to make a 2-minute video where I didn't show your mother's house, I didn't show the street, I didn't show anything to prove I was there, didn't do nothing, then drove back and didn't try and get on, TSN. Why the fuck would I do that? It makes no sense. Nobody would fucking do that, John. Nobody would drive 5 hours to make a video outside your mother's house. Just like Cardiff wouldn't fucking fly from fucking like Canada to California to go to your kid's fucking high school graduation. And it's like, he doesn't, dude, I'm old as fuck. I graduated high school in 1996, right? And my high school graduation was streamed on the fucking radio and I think the local cable access. So of course they're streamed on the fucking internet now. Of course they are. Because they were doing the version of that back when I was a fucking kid. They always do that. So it's not a private fucking thing, John. It's not. And obviously, I'm sure you guys heard the rumors that I feel it true, that John wasn't even invited. Like, he had to go as like a guest of a friend, and he sat up in the nosebleeds. That's why his pictures were like so fucking, I don't know, far away and shit like that. So like, I used to feel bad that clearly he doesn't have much of a relationship with his kids. But he clearly brought that shit on himself. He doesn't act like how a father should fucking act. Like, last thing, even the way he fucking, like, oh, I'm so much more successful. You're all jealous. I did this. I did that. I did this. He never mentions, like, dude, are you successful? Because you had a failed marriage. You don't see your fucking kids. You seem to put yourself first. Like, some of us actually put our kids before us, put our wives before us, put our families before us. John never put his family before him. He never put his kids before him. So fuck him.
So then why don't you fucking apologize?
I made a joke. I'm sorry I said I was going to go to your kid's graduation. Gee, if anybody took that seriously.
I took it seriously too.
Well, I'm glad I didn't finish my sentence then.
Again, Lord, so in other words, it's the fault of people for believing you. So then when are we supposed to believe you?
Gross,
and when
man.
aren't we supposed to believe you? So we're supposed to be the ones now who are going to say, okay, this time Lardif's doing satire. But,
what's going on, Frank? I still feel bad for SJ. I can't imagine being this hated. Yeah, I was there for a long time too, man. I don't know. You may always be there. Uh, John doing something to me and my family got me out of there, so it's easy for me now to hate him. I wouldn't even say hate. Hate's a strong word. Uh, I get very aggravated with John, very aggravated, and I just hate Shirley. Um, yeah, there is bullying going on with John. People do gang up on John. There's no question. And unfortunately, like Oscar is 100% correct when it comes to he's not smart enough to figure shit out. Like he seems to there's certain everyone knew Quadfather was gonna fucking troll him. Everyone knew Quadfather was gonna porn bomb him or whatever. Everybody but fucking John, right? He trusts him. He trusts the fucking proud boy in a wheelchair who's always hated him. Then all of a sudden is nice to him every week. But then again, someone like me, I never did nothing to him. Always defended his kids. I just wanted to have one appearance on his political show, his least watched show that nobody watches, nobody clips, and he didn't trust me for some fucking reason. When I did nothing, when people that were close to him, like fucking Rob and Clay, told him to trust me, and he didn't. So he's terrible with that shit. It's either his judgment is awful, or it's he's just such a sucker for things like Quad trash. If you trash the people that he hates, you're fine. Or if you kiss his ass, you're fine. Or if you give him lots of super chats, you're fine. I didn't do any of those things. So I was expendable to him. Quad trashed the same people John trashed, and didn't really kiss his ass, but he kind of I don't say praise, but he'd compliment John, on the regular, which is clearly how we knew Quad was fucking trolling, but the fucking dummy fell for it. What's up, Ben J? You and I were telling him, but meanwhile, fuck, I can't see. Monogamous lib stuttering John took Quad as an example of how tolerant he can be. Sorry, magnanimous. My fucking eyes are going. Yeah, I remember us telling him, dude, Rage. I remember they'd even got to the point where there were the fake Mumbling Nick accounts. So John, there was a little time where John wasn't trusting me. So I even was trying to get Clay, dude. I know he won't listen to me, but tell him Quad's gonna fucking take him out. And because I thought it was so lame. I'm not into the porn bombing. So even though I wasn't a fan of John, I didn't want that stupid fucking shit to happen. But yeah, he don't listen. He's fucking dumb as fuck. But yeah, I remember you trying to tell him, NJ. Fucking dummy.
Time, Lardif is being genuine.
John.
So we're supposed to decipher which Lardif we get. What are you, a box of fucking chocolates?
Yes, Forrest Gump.
Great joke, Johnny.
We're
Great
never gonna know
fucking
which
joke.
which one is real and which one isn't.
Okay. How about we use this as the measuring stick? Answer me this. How many times have I gone to another performers or content creators or YouTubers? How many times have I gone to them and interacted with them in their personal lives?
Okay, how many times did Mark David Chapman shoot somebody?
I assume
There's
one.
always a first time.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
okay. There's always a
Yeah.
first.
So in
But
other words,
how many
okay,
times have you
how
gone to
many
another
times
YouTuber's
has
house?
Luigi shot a CEO of a fucking drug company? How many times? So in other words, because you never did it means that you're incapable of doing it once?
So guilty before proven to be
No,
done?
in other words, if you threaten to do something, I'm going to take you at your word. What? But I'm the idiot for taking you at your word.
Yeah, I would say when a potato is saying he's going to lie.
Oh, okay. Okay, so because
I'm going
all
to
right.
fly. I'm going to fly to California. I'm going to get 2 nights accommodation. I'm going to set up.
Really? Wait, you mean like you flying to Rochester to appear at an event?
Hey, Jen, how
so
you
you don't
doing?
fly places? Is that what you're saying? Didn't you
drove to
fly?
Rochester.
Didn't you fly to Las Vegas?
All places I was invited to. Yes.
Didn't you fly there?
All right. So basically, John's saying your past actions mean nothing. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I know what he's trying to say, but it's like it's bullshit, John. It's fucking bullshit. Like, Cardiff has a record of being somebody who's not into this sort of thing. He has a record of somebody who does not, harass you in your real life, who does not go after your family in real life, who does not fucking, like, all the signs point that he's not gonna show up at your kid's fucking graduation. That has to mean something. Where obviously, like, okay, somebody like Quad or Tommy Jordan or whatever, they've porn bombed before. So in my mind, there's always a chance they'll do it again because they showed they were willing to do it, right? If you haven't shown you're willing to do something, that's when you can give someone the benefit of the doubt. Like, there's no reason to think that he would fucking do that. He's never fucking. Cardiff is one of the good ones when it comes to that shit. He's never fucking done that shit. He doesn't even really do the wink and a nod shit. Like, sometimes Shuley does the, I don't know. I could be wrong, but sometimes I think Shuley's like doing the old wink and, yeah, don't do that, guys. Don't do this to John, to the viewers or whatever. Cardiff doesn't really fucking do that shit. So he definitely deserves the fucking benefit of the doubt. And they compare him to fucking like Mark David fucking David Chapman or fucking Luigi Mangione. Free Luigi, by the way. Is fucking ridiculous. I don't know. Am I wrong? It's like how do your morals and your past actions don't mean anything to John. He just wants to believe whatever the fuck he wants to believe. And like Cardiff said, if he thought about it for fucking 2 seconds, there was no way Cardiff was gonna fucking fly out there, spend fucking multiple nights in a fucking hotel to fucking snipe stream John's kid's graduation. Like, who gives a fuck? There's no content there. The content is John's fucking reaction or flipping out, thinking he's gonna do it. That's the content. Seeing a kid fucking graduate and go to Harvard isn't fucking content. It's a fucking accomplishment, Think of John. Think, dummy.
I was invited.
Oh, all right. So I'm supposed to believe that you're not going to fly?
Oh yeah, I think then saying because you drove because you flew the Hackamania, and you drove the fucking DabbleCon. That's the same as flying the John's fucking kid's graduation, dude. It's not. Those are fucking events where Cardiff performs and makes money and shit like that and meets the fucking fans. That's far different than fucking going to some kid's graduation where you don't even fucking know anybody there to fucking stream. Mensa my ass, Johnny. Mensa my ass. By the way, Johnny, get NJ Ranger and Flimsy Greenberg on the show. Make it happen. Make it happen.
Fly to California?
Jesus Christ.
So you'll fly to Nevada, but now I'm supposed to believe that you won't fly to California.
At the invitation of a hunchback, I fly to Nevada.
Half retarded.
Okay.
100%.
So you only will do something if you're invited. Okay, now we got the Cardiff rules now.
Okay.
Now we get Cardiff rules. Have you done anything ever that crossed the line?
Have I done anything that ever
Yes.
crossed the line?
Don't repeat the question. That means that you're about to lie.
It doesn't mean that I'm about to lie. You're asking me a question that involves more than 3 seconds of thought, but
I'm looking forward to it, man. He's giving you guys an open invite twice. You'll get the link one of these days.
Event is not a graduation is not crossing the line. If you don't think that's
if you don't think that's
crossing
that was
the line,
a joke, I don't know.
I don't give a fuck if you
help
think it's a joke. I didn't take it that way, and neither did my family. We didn't take it that way. We don't know what you fucking lunatics are capable of. And you know what? I don't think that you should sit here and try and lecture me because I don't know what these lunatics are capable of. You got one guy trying to get a trans person to befriend my trans kid to fucking get dirt on me. You think
Why not just your kid? Why does it have to be your trans kid?
Because they thought in their minds that, because they're both trans, this is their mentality, not mine, fuckface. But the point being is, this is the kind of nefarious shit. Who else?
That's like the one time where I actually have to back John up a little bit. Like, Yeah, I'm with Carter for the most part, where John's always like, my trans kid, my trans kid. It's like, just say your kid. Like, you're saying trans kid because you want fucking like sympathy or you want to be the victim. But in that instance, I do believe that that fucking frog in his mind was like, oh, Ava, you're trans and Knight's trans. You guys will fucking hit it off. You live in the same city and everything. So go befriend her and try and get some fucking dirt. So yeah, that is a place where John 100%, if he actually cared about his kids, I should say, he 100% has a valid complaint. I think Frog doing that is fucking disgusting. Is like unforgivable. Well, and I know most people here aren't fans of Ava, and and she calls everyone a cocksucker, and she's teaming up with John and Keanu, two of the least likable people in the Dabbleverse. So, I can't defend all her actions there, but I still think it was awful what happened to her, and it was pretty gross of Frog to try and to get her to do that with Knight.
Oh, so
Okay,
you guys, your people, wait a second. Listen, your people aren't capable of going to my gigs with a microphone hidden in a flower on a lapel to take me? And look at you laughing like a little schoolgirl.
Because the
City
reaction,
schoolgirl.
John, you never understand. It's not the guy going to your gig with a flower lapel on his thing that's funny. It's your reaction to it.
No,
you don't react to it like
no,
this.
because here's the thing: it's not normal behavior.
It's not. Can I say something? Man to
You're
potato.
gonna porn bomb me?
No, I'm John. I'm not gonna porn bomb you. I've never porn bombed anybody.
You know what's funny, John? John sounds like Jake. Jake always says that shit. Are you gonna porn bomb me? It's like, no. It's like, you hear that, Jake? Fucking Christ. Oh, my shit's gonna relaunch in like 20 minutes.
Oh, this was the first time.
There you go. I guess I'm guilty.
Even the Quadfather. Quadfather never porn bombed me, but guess what? Eventually he did.
Everyone knew that was happening, John.
Oh, because you never
Everybody.
did something before means that it'll never happen.
You should have seen that one coming. But I will say this.
Oh, it's my fault again. I'm supposed to anticipate lunacy. Is that what
you're on fire today, John? You're on fire. But I will say that. Can I say this? Can I say one thing? Can I say one thing and then you can go back at me?
I hate how it's always me with the Jake. I know too much about Jake. That's the problem. I know way too much about Jake.
Graduation. If that caused you or your
became the
family
Jake
any
guy.
harm or any stress, I apologize.
I accept your apology, but and it did. It really did.
Well, then I'm sorry. It was not intended to.
It hurt,
it hurt me.
No, it didn't.
And it caused pain.
Well, then I'm sorry.
And so don't. So, but again, Cardiff, you think? See, look. Here's the deal.
Again, John's the victim because Carter fucking threatened, in John's words, to whatever fucking show up at his kid's graduation. It hurt John somehow. How the fuck did that hurt John? It never fucking happened. And you weren't the one fucking graduating. You weren't even fucking invited for all intents and purposes. It doesn't seem like, John. You were the one that announced the fucking Harvard thing that I believe the kid didn't even want out there. That's how everyone knows where your kid goes to fucking school. I know that two of your kids go to school in the fucking same state I live in because you fucking said it a million fucking times. Zip it.
I don't send people pizzas.
But of course, because it was Harvard, he had to let everybody know because somehow that's John's accomplishment. His kid going to Harvard, he's not that he's proud, it's that it's his accomplishment.
I don't send people deliveries. I don't send people to other people's gigs to tape them. I don't do that. It's just not something I do. I don't attend court hearings. I don't do these kind of things. That's not the behavior that I want to fucking think. So, but your whole thing is because I give a reaction. Sunflower
Actions
Dragon.
have reactions.
Thanks for the $5, sweetheart. You can't call me a Cardiff fan necessarily, but hearings are public. When people yell, they are removed.
I got you.
Well, no. Yeah. Oh, going to graduation was an obvious joke. Who the fuck are you to tell me it was an obvious
okay,
joke?
okay. I've apologized.
Relax.
We can move on.
Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to. It's definitely obvious. It wasn't obvious to me, Sunflower Dragon. It wasn't obvious to
just gave
hold
you
on.
money.
It wasn't obvious to my son. It wasn't obvious to my fucking family. Don't fucking tell us what's obvious and what is not. You are not in my position. Don't sit there and tell me what is obvious because you are not me.
You're not
Who
encouraging
the fuck
people
are
to
you
give
to
you
tell
more
me?
money.
Oops. The fuck is going on?
It's obvious.
Just for the record.
What?
Hold on, guys. Sorry. The fuck? The fuck? While I bring that up, here's the video I was looking for. Well, the clip. So I was gonna play this before the I'll get the Cardiff thing right back up. Sorry, I was gonna play this before the awards. Yeah, this was my one chance of a nomination. If Dave had, what did he say? Smoothest voice, whatever he said about my voice, which is crazy because I fucking hate my voice. But here we go.
But I saw Nick, OG Nick was on BYB last night, so I was breaking his balls, sending him like, congratulations on being a guy.
Well,
OG
Mumbling Nick, you know, I don't know what his opinion on me is. You know, he's one of the few guys where I enjoy the sound of his voice. You know what I mean? Like he's got a nice, soothing voice. So
I think he likes you. I think if I remember,
it doesn't even matter if he likes me or doesn't like me. I just want to say that I like his voice. He's got a nice voice.
But I saw Nick, OG Nick was on BYB last night, so I was breaking his balls, sending him like, congrats.
Oops, sorry. Fuck. I don't know what to do. My fucking my Chrome is gonna like reboot in like fucking I don't know, 15 minutes maybe? Fuck. Oh, it's super gay, dude. That was the running joke. Yeah. It was like fucking gay, Dave. All right. I don't know if the stream's gonna shut down when it fucking reboots, but I think I'm gonna cut it close, but I don't think I'm gonna make it through. But anyway, we'll try.
Gave you money. Say thank you and move on. We've agreed.
Obvious.
I've apologized. You're mad about a super chat about me. That's something I've already apologized for.
No,
and you've accepted the apology.
Shut up.
He's not accepting an apology.
Shut up.
What did she be?
Yeah, you know what? That's a great point, Oscar. The way John thinks he hits on every woman, right? And it's like doesn't matter what fucking state they live in. Like he's trying to fly out Judy or fly out Kate and all this shit. Go to fucking the Eiffel Tower. It's like, you know, and he's like, can't I hit on a woman anymore? It's like, John, you're fucking 60 years old. You don't have to hit on every fucking woman. Like, dude, I'm not trying to sound like a fucking, you know, a bitch boy, a soy boy or whatever, but John clearly only sees women as pieces of meat, like just things to fuck. That's all he sees them as, right? It's all he cares about. Like I don't think he's ever like had a woman that he just enjoyed their company, you know? Like the reason my wife became my wife is because not only was I, you know, sexually attracted to her, but we like the same fucking sports, we like the same music. We were in the, you know, we're both political activists and shit like that. We had a lot, you know, we have a lot in common. John doesn't care about that shit. He just cares if a fucking, you know, woman's under 200 pounds and she has a fucking, you know, wet hole. That's all he fucking cares about. And he'll fucking hit on them. Every one of them.
Because I like her. I like Sunflower. And I'm trying to just say to her that very simply. Just
if
because
you mute me again, I'm gone, by the way. Don't do that again.
Well, then
We're having
just
a conversation.
let me say what I'm going to say. Don't interrupt me. and don't fucking make threats. If you're gonna sit there and interrupt me while I'm trying to make a point,
I don't have it anymore, Oscar, but
it's very simply.
But Pat
this
Dixon
Sunflower Dragon, and I like her.
Saw
So
Dave
that's why
say
I'm
that,
giving
and
her
he said a
time.
very similar thing.
It's
So I
very
used,
simple.
I used to have two
When
of them.
you have
I don't have
people-
the Pat Dixon one anymore.
Calling domestic animal
It
services.
was almost a devil's triangle.
Showing up to court
romance.
hearings, showing up to my bars, taping me, parking behind me, and then filming me at Pickwick Pub. You're expecting me to think some potato is making a joke when
Yes,
he's going to do
the
something?
potato. The whole filter gimmick is a wink,
Doesn't
John.
matter. Okay, the orange filter is sniping me every day. Oh,
I'm
is
not
it?
sniping you right now. He's banned. I banned him.
Yeah, I know you did. But because he's an orange means he's not capable of being involved in nefarious activity because he's a filter? Get the fuck out of here. That's
What's
the
the
dumbest
nefarious? What's the nefarious activity? The sniping?
Yeah, he's
That's
taking
nefarious.
money away from me.
I don't think the people that are giving OJ money would be giving you money.
Bullshit.
I'll be 100% honest there.
No, bullshit, because I make my show private, and then even like Vince says, he goes to the orange to watch me because he can't get me on my show because it's private.
Yeah, John, it's fair to say that you would probably get more live viewers if OJ wasn't sniping you, because I'm guessing a lot of the people that watch you on OJ would probably watch you on you, but I don't think you would be getting the fucking super chats. The people that super chat you either because they're the handful that like you, like Bo Beardington and Clay, or they're the ones that fucking hate you and they want to fucking, super chat you fucking jokes or fucking stupid things to read, or super chat you things to piss you off, right? Those people aren't super chatting OJ that do that. The people that super chat OJ are the people that don't want to fucking give you money. So he's not taking any money from you. Views, yes. Money, no.
Therefore, he's taking money, and then it isn't worth me putting on Patreon because people already saw it on the Orange
Hey,
Show.
Delta,
He's
good to
taking
see you,
money,
brother.
he's taking viewers, he's taking potential supporters of mine.
No, not at all.
And
Oscar,
members.
Not at all.
I believe it's completely two different audiences, John. But that's your opinion. I can't argue your opinion. But I want to go back.
And by the way, Shitway did call the net.
All right, real quick. My thing's going to reboot to my Chrome in 10 minutes, it says, right? If we're still going, you may see me disappear. It'll only be for like a minute. I'll be right. So just saying, if you guys don't mind hanging, I'll be, if I get booted, I'm just going to jump right back on the same link.
Called my nephew. He did call the landlord, but what say you about that? Why can't you? So if you're going to bring up the dad, why don't you fucking address all of those people he called before I called the dad?
And again, I think at this point, first blood is irrelevant. You need to stop screaming about first blood because you've both apparently have done shitty things to each other.
Oh, really? Who
That's
started?
bad.
Who started?
Who cares? We're not 6 years old, John.
Oh, God, but you're a fucking potato. Let's see. The potato understands harassment well. That's why he hides behind a potato filter. He doesn't want it done to him what he does to others. That's exactly true.
I don't want to be harassed in my real life. That's
Yes,
correct. But
and
I
yet
do not
you
do it
harass
in
me.
I do not harass you, John. I do
Yes, you
shows
do.
about you. There's a
No.
very different thing.
Okay.
I've never, John,
All right.
I've never called your mother.
Okay.
I've called you. We've talked on the phone. We used to text for a while.
Okay. How people's jobs are put at jeopardy. What about you trying to get me fired?
How did I try and get you fired?
By going on Twitter and saying I had kids on screen. Why?
Again, I'm a nobody, and John gave out my wife's employer on his live stream. So he's fucking full of shit right here. He's full of shit.
Was I lying?
I don't.
And his lackey on X gave out, I have two jobs. He gave out one of my employers.
know.
You don't know? Honestly,
No.
you don't know? Tell the
No,
truth.
because
You
I
don't know?
turned the camera off many times. So I don't know.
Okay, John.
The point being is, why tweet that out? What good is that going to do for me? What is the effect
Yeah,
of that?
100%.
It was an amazingly
fucking
stupid
funny.
thing for you to do.
Okay.
And I thought it would be interesting for this universe.
Again.
Why were you doing the court from your classroom, John?
Okay. Potato.
And again, I never encourage anyone. Kevin Brennan you said yourself is the one that's told people to report you
again,
and you're buddies with him. He's the best.
I'm not buddies with Pinky.
Come on, you were sucking up to him last week.
You will, man. You were the one who decided. Now, first of all, the principal knew that I had to have this hearing. The principal's assistant knew. Yeah, and I'm getting, I am getting everyone telling me what a coward you are. You don't take responsibility for anything. You tweeting that out.
I've already apologized to you for one thing. I've taken responsibility for it.
You tweeting that out.
Yes.
Only you knew. Okay. You're not dumb enough. You're not a stupid person. You know by tweeting that out, people are going to now take that and start trying to get me fired. There's no way you didn't know that by tweeting that out, that was going to do something. Now,
and there's no way you didn't know that you shouldn't have been doing Zoom work from a
hold on a second. First of all, don't assume.
Don't assume. You just assume. Why can't I assume? I thought assumptions were on the table. Yes. Yes, sir.
I fucking told the principal, listen, I have to do this hearing.
Okay.
I am going to be on camera. What do you think we should do? Well, let's get a worksheet printed out, hand out the worksheet, and then tell the kids to remain seated, which I did.
Okay, now, so you shouldn't have gotten in any trouble then.
Yeah.
The principal was involved.
I know that, but by you tweeting that out encourages people then to start fucking with my job. But you don't understand. You don't want to take any responsibility.
Dude, look under his nose. Like, literally, because of all the snot, there's spots where I don't think hair fucking grows anymore. Like, no facial hair. Like, he's got the fucking stubble everywhere besides right under each fucking nostril. It's got to be from all the fucking snot. Like, this is part of the John shit I'm not really into. Like, you know, when Shuli and them like, oh, snot, oh, he's like, yes, I'm not gonna say some of it isn't funny, but I don't care what another fucking grown man looks like. You know, I don't give a fuck. Like, I think it's I think it's hilarious how even guys like John, like, oh, you're ugly, you're bald, you're a fat fuck, to like, you know, Cardiff and all these people. It's like, John, what do you guys care? What are you, gay? You're not fucking each other. So what happens to John? Yeah, I think it's fucking dumb too. Again, some of the shit is funny how he just like sneezes on the fucking floor and doesn't, you know, shit like that, or fucking drool just falls out of his mouth. I'm not saying it's not funny. It's just something like I don't really care about. Like when it comes to criticizing John, I don't give a fuck. If John was a nice guy and he did that shit, I wouldn't give a fuck. It's just because he's an asshole. But anyway, I'm not usually into criticizing this sort of thing, but I just noticed that's amazing. It's amazing how there's just no fucking hair under each fucking nostril. Has to be mucus erosion or some shit.
Kevin.
Again,
people to fuck with
Kevin wouldn't have if you didn't tweet that out.
If somebody else did it, John, it would have been somebody. Other people were there. This was going to get out.
You don't know that. You can't assume that. You cannot assume that.
That's fine. Okay.
Oh, yeah, hip replacement Dan. That's right. Is in
take
town.
Responsibility by you doing that was going to cause me harm.
So you're going to take no responsibility in doing Zoom court.
I talked and got the permission.
Then there should have been nothing that you got in trouble for.
It doesn't matter. You did it.
Boss. Hey, boss, can I go for an hour lunch?
You did it.
Only if somebody doesn't
escalated the situation.
Haven't escalated the situation, John.
But if you didn't tweet that out, none of that would have ever happened. But you're not going to take responsibility because you're a fucking coward.
Okay, I will take responsibility that I was the first one to tweet that out. I will take responsibility.
Yes, and that caused me.
Can you take
responsibility? And that caused my job harm. See, there again, you try and say, well, I caused the shitway's job harm. I caused JD Harmy's job harm. You caused my job harm. Why don't you ever take responsibility,
okay,
Dick?
Then I'm sorry, John.
This fake anger, too. And isn't this the job that John said he was fucking quitting anyway because they didn't pay him enough? Like, you know, he says in California they paid him all, like, whatever, hundreds of dollars a day or some shit like that. And then he got like fucking, I don't know, $80 or $90 a day in Florida or some shit. So he says he was fucking quitting this job anyway. And Cardiff's right. If he had permission from the principal, then it don't fucking matter. It don't fucking matter. I don't know. Fucking. Obviously, he did not have permission. I don't want to say obviously, but I don't believe for 1 second he had permission to do it, or he wouldn't have gotten fucking trouble. Dream Man. Yeah, I don't know if you know this story. So John was he was doing substitute teaching, fucking little kids, like I don't know, 2nd grade, 3rd grade, or whatever, and he got pulled over for like when he moved from California to Florida. He didn't change like the registration or shit. I forget what that. There's actually video of him getting pulled over by the cop, and it's one of the funniest things. He pretends he's on the phone with his friend. He's like, John literally goes, "Oh, I'm talking to my friend. He's a cop. Do you know him?" And John doesn't even say the dude's name. It's fucking hilarious. Like he's trying to get off. But anyway, yeah, he had Zoom court during a day where he had class. And because, these things are public knowledge, Cardiff was watching it, and Cardiff didn't expect John to be at his desk at school. He expected him to be fucking home. But he's like at his desk in school in front of the judge, and little kids are walking up asking him fucking questions. Guess John gave him like a fucking word search or some shit. Told him to stay in their seats, but they kept coming up asking questions, and he's like yelling at him. So so the kids are on camera in front of the Zoom court and all this shit. So there's no way he had permission. He just didn't want to lose a day's pay. That's all. Delta Zero says, I work for schools. No administration would approve going on an online court hearing during class. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, they at best, they would have allow him to do it like privately in another room and have like a teacher's aide, run the class until he was done. At best, if not, just make him take the day off. But again, being the sub, he needs to work to get paid, so he didn't want to lose that $80-$90 he was complaining about getting paid.
Sorry, I put your job in.
Don't be patronizing. Be genuine.
What?
You guys hear me? All right, we're good. Cool. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen to me during a live stream eventually. No, I kept getting the thing like your Google Chrome will reboot in 40 minutes, for updates, and when this happens to me at work and shit like that, I just reboot it myself and it just comes right back up, and everything you have up comes right back up. So I always wonder what would happen if it happened to me while I was live. I figured everything would just come back up, and it did. Actually, I can still hear the John Cardiff video. I gotta back it up. It was still playing this whole time. Let's see. All right. There we go. Yeah. The Great Reset. Great reference, Delta. Great reference.
I'm Flower Dragon, and I like her. So that's why I'm giving her time.
I think everyone
is making a joke when he says he's going to do something.
Potato, the whole
Typing me because he can't get me on my show because it's private. Therefore, he's taking money. Take the show.
But
you're going to bring up the dad. Why don't you fucking address all of those people he called before I called the dad?
And again, I think at this point, first blood is irrelevant.
Dad.
Text for a while.
Okay. how people's jobs are put at jeopardy. I took the camera off many times,
All right.
so I don't know.
Somewhere around
Okay,
here.
John.
The point being is, why tweet that out? What good is that going to do for me? What is the effect of that cause?
It was an amazingly stupid thing for you to do.
Okay.
And it was, I thought it would be interesting for this universe.
Again.
Why were you doing the court from your classroom, John?
Okay. Potato.
And again, I never encourage anyone. Kevin Brennan, you said yourself, is the one that's told people to report you.
Again.
And you're buddies with him. He's the best.
I'm not buddies with Pinky.
Still a little too far behind.
You sucking up to him last week.
That out. That was going to do something. Now.
And there's no way you didn't know that you shouldn't have been doing Zoom court from a
hold on a second. First of all, don't assume.
You don't assume. You just assume. Why can't I assume?
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
Dickhead.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I fucking told the principal, listen, I have to do this.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think it's awful that people call John's mom. Like, she's this fucking old lady and they fucking call her or they send deliveries over. It's terrible. So, and John knows that. So why the fuck would he call Shuli's dad and fucking bother him? That's what I mean. Like, he should know. Like that's why I don't think he has any empathy for like any of his fucking family members, because he does the same shit to fucking other people or similar shit to their families. Because it's all about him. He doesn't fucking care. Doesn't like he bosses his own fucking mother around. That's coming right up. It's almost Christmas. I'm sure he's heading back to fucking Long Island really soon. And he'll be bossing his fucking mom around. Mom around for fucking 2-3 weeks.
This hearing, I am going to be on camera. What do you think we should do? Well, let's get a worksheet printed out, hand out the worksheet, and then tell the kids to remain seated.
Yeah, he's gay. He's gay for
now,
he's gay for
KB,
KB,
brother. Any trouble
absolutely.
Yeah,
the principal was involved.
I know that, but by you tweeting that out encourages people then to start fucking with my job. But you don't understand. You don't want to take any responsibility.
Kevin.
Again,
people to fuck with
Kevin wouldn't have if you didn't tweet that out.
If somebody else did it, John, it would have been somebody. Other people were there. This was going to get out.
You don't know that. You can't assume that. You cannot assume that.
Okay. That's fine. Okay.
Don't try and derail. Just take responsibility. By you doing that was going to cause me harm.
So you're going to take no responsibility in doing Zoom court.
I talked and got the permission.
Then there should have been nothing that you got in trouble for.
It doesn't matter. You did it.
Boss. Hey, boss, can I go for an hour lunch?
You did it.
Only if somebody doesn't
escalated the situation.
Evan escalated the situation, John.
But if you didn't tweet that out, none of that.
I got to see if Abba can get me on with the Duke just once. I always wanted to do the political show with him. But at this point, I just want one appearance on John's show, and I want one of these because he's gonna. I would love to have one of these fucking sessions with him where he's trying to get me to fucking apologize for the shit he fucking did, like he's trying to do with fucking Cardiff. I don't think he would do it. Number one, John always forgets. He always forgets why he did what he did to me. He mushes the fucking poor excuses together into like. I mean, God, right now he thinks like Liquid Cryptid is fucking me for some fucking reason. I don't know what the fuck's up with that. Like 2 different times he said like Liquid Cryptid Mumbling Nick, so I don't know what the fuck. It's getting mush brain. But yeah, he drew first blood with me. He went after family. I never went after family. Granted, I know I'm not Cardiff. I'm not, it's not as interesting. But it would be fun for me to try and talk this out with the Duke and see if I could actually be the first one to get like a fucking apology from this motherfucker, or see if I can be the first one to get him admit that he was fucking wrong. Probably not, but it'd be interesting.
Would have ever happened, but you're not going to take responsibility because you're a fucking coward.
Okay, I will take responsibility that I was the first one to tweet that out. I will take responsibility.
Yes, and that caused me.
Can you take
and that caused my job harm. See, there again, you try and say, well, I caused the shitwayer's job harm. I caused JD Harmey's job harm. You caused my job harm. Why don't you ever take responsibility,
Okay,
Dick?
then. Then I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry I put your job in.
Don't be patronizing. Be genuine.
Then what do you want from me? I'm being
Not
genuine.
busting balls. It's getting it's crossing the line,
You
potato.
can't. But why aren't you screaming about Kevin Brennan doing it?
I am. I have.
Good. Okay.
I
good.
have. I think
Me
he's
and
a
Kevin
piece of
Brennan
shit
are equally
too.
responsible.
I think he's a
giant piece of shit. I think
Yeah.
he's sniping right now.
I think he's a
Hi,
piece
Kevin.
of shit too.
Kevin's lawyers.
Is he sniping me?
I believe so. Speaking of sniping, what's your take on all the strikes, John?
Is he sniping me right now?
I don't know.
All right, Cardiff. I'm glad we finally could at least have this argument. I hope you leave feeling okay. I know I do, and I wish you well.
And to you.
All right.
Stop suing my friends.
I said don't bring that up.
I can say that at the end.
All right.
Stop suing
All
people
right.
who are friends
All
of
right.
mine.
Well, then they should stop violating my rights.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later. Let's
Agreed.
end on a good note. Not on it. Let's don't end on a combative note. So again,
Bye, Brennan.
Cardiff, come on again, and we'll watch Pinky and talk about all his problems. How about that?
Just give me some notice. I can't just get a link 5 minutes before you want me to come on.
I gave you plenty of notice this time, didn't I?
This time, yes. That's perfect. You did well, John.
And I unblocked you on my email. You are now allowed to email me.
Twitter? How about Twitter? Can I get a Twitter unblock today?
Yes, I'll unblock you on Twitter.
Unblock Cardiff finally. Finally,
right.
Unblock Cardiff is successful. Bye,
I
John.
will unblock you. Okay?
Bye, John. Merry
All right.
Christmas.
All right. Bye.
Hit the follow button. Hit the like button.
Oh my God, Gino. What do you guys think of fucking Gino? And that fucking struck Doom, I guess? And $33,000 in like credit card debt he's getting sued for by American Express or some shit like that. It's fucking crazy. I forget who I saw covering that. Fucking, I think it was the pretty antisocial Big Red there with Pat Dixon, and they had like the court documents or whatever. Yeah, definitely some rumors. I thought I was gonna. Hey, Jake, what's going on, buddy? Congratulations on your nomination, Jake. Your Dabbleverse nomination. You gonna be watching the awards on Saturday, Jake? Oh, and good job on Karmic last night or this morning, whenever the. I still think your Stuttering John appearances were the best. On your recent run around the fucking Dabbleverse. But yeah, your Karmic was good too. I was gonna give you a piece of advice, but I'll just tell you offline, Jake. That's not a big deal. Took 2 years and getting another host for me to get nominated because Carlos Danger hates me. That's all right, Jake. The nominations are weird. We're just saying Cardiff wasn't nominated for anything. OJ wasn't. I think Bedabbler got like 2 nominations. Sam Bibley's got like 6. And I love Sam, but yeah, I'm not a Karmic fan. I'm not a Karmic fan at all. I don't hate the guy or anything. I'm just not into that type of that podcasting where it's like, oh, I'll talk like this and then I'm gonna cry. And then I'm gonna get angry and yell and don't fuck with me. Surely, John. The range of fucking emotions it's just bullshit. I don't like the phoniness. OG, did you see any of his old podcasts before we took him down? No, I think maybe it was you. I saw somebody. I saw somebody play like a clip. Maybe it was you, and he was just goofy. Yeah, I was only gonna go another like 15 minutes, but if you want to come on for like 15 minutes, Jake, sure. I just went over the Doom clip of John in Cardiff, and this is who's this? Stallion 19s, I think. The first half has a lot of the same stuff, but I think the second half's different.
I have.
Good. Okay.
I
good.
have. I think
Me
he's
and
a
Kevin
piece of
Brennan
shit
are
too.
equally responsible.
I think he's a
giant piece of shit. I think
Yeah.
he's like,
Jake, do you want me to email it to you? I don't know if I'm unblocked on X or not. I'll take a look.
typing right now.
I think he's a
Hi,
piece
Kevin.
of shit too.
His lawyers.
Is he sniping me?
I believe so. Speaking of sniping, what's your take on all the strikes, John?
Is he sniping me right now?
I don't know. I imagine. Okay, the strikes. What's the deal there?
listen.
Why are you striking channels?
Like people don't strike me. Okay, I use the
Who
regular
strikes
review.
you?
I use the regular review process when issues arise, and I don't speak on specific cases. Thank you.
Is that your response to the strikes?
I just gave you my response.
Illegal.
Sunflower Dragon, thanks for the $2. If you could get shitway body cam footage, would you know?
Oh, you're lying. You're lying. Come on,
Oh,
just be
man,
honest.
Jake,
Be
this guy's
honest
the
for
first
once that
time
you
you've
would
been on
want-
in
you
a
would
long
love-
time, buddy. Oh shit! What did I do? What did I do? Sorry, hold on. I'm trying my best. What a perfect
Had
name
it.
for
If
this.
somebody sent it to you,
fucking
you would
show.
not play it.
What I do.
I was
Okay.
trying to
I'm
get the
gonna-
link
I'm-
for fucking
You know what I'm
Jake.
going to do now, John? You know what I'm going to do now? I am
I
going to
stopped the
find
thing.
Shuli body cam footage. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to send it to you, and we will see.
I won't play it.
What about
Did
my
I ever
tapes?
play? Did
What about
I?
my tapes? We talked about my tapes. Will you
Did
play my
I ever
tapes if I
play?
find them?
Did I ever play Pinky getting pulled over in his car and going batshit crazy on the cops?
He played it.
Did I ever play it?
He played it. What's the
I don't care.
points?
Did you play it?
We might have watched it on Tuesday.
Yes, you played it. But did I?
Probably. I don't know. Probably not.
I did not.
Okay, because it's already out there. Who cares?
It's not my style.
It's repetitive. It should be your style.
It's not my style.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like
I just
like
sent
you're
it to
not
you, Jake. I
repetitive,
just
you
sent it to you.
You repeat yourself a billion
I'm
times.
getting reports that you did play Kevin Brennan's body cam
No.
footage.
No, I didn't. The only thing I played was the last one of the bicycle that he did, and he wasn't on. That was about 10 seconds, and that was only.
I believe you,
because
Rev, but you
the
blame
amount-
Lou
the
for
amount of
fucking
plays
everything,
looks
guy. I don't
relevant.
know.
No, in other words,
I don't know.
when the cop when he got pulled over by the cop, I did not play it. When he was in the car, I did not play it.
All right, you're a better person than me.
Yes, I am a better person.
Okay, you win.
You're a
Got
great
it.
guy, John.
Oh, by the way, dickhead, thank you. I knew there was
You're
a
welcome.
reason. That was Pinky's tape, not a body cam footage. Nice try, dickhead.
All
Nice
right, you
try.
win.
That was
You win.
Pinky's
Thank
tape.
you, Vegas, for your sales cherry.
Yeah. There you go again, making assumptions.
Okay,
Samantha
good.
Gerba, 88. Thanks for the $2. You ended Magneto with a kick. No, I didn't kick him.
Jesus Christ.
Why-
Cat killer,
No,
John. Cat killer.
no, I did not kick my dead cat. So stupid.
Did you ever play the video inside Anthony Cumia's house with Danny Brand?
You mean the one Danny Brand posted everywhere?
Mhm.
How do you equate that? That was all
Oh,
over
shit.
everywhere. There was
Somebody's
documentaries
Somebody's
on
here.
it.
Hold on.
Yeah, but it came out of
It was
someone's.
not. There was documentaries.
Ladies and gentlemen, I see you, Jake. I see you. The Dabbleverse legend himself, Jake Hudson. How's it going, Jake?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Welcome to I Will Try My Best.
Yeah, I hope this is better than dabbling in politics.
Oh, I put you on and you take a shot at my show right off the bat?
Sorry. But But no,
Jeez, Jake.
if you watched Carmack's show, I was mortified after during that. I
How
was
come?
mortified because of the P bombing. I
Oh,
didn't do it
yeah.
because you know. But on a lesser note, I didn't do that. I didn't strike Bobby's channel.
Yeah, everyone knows um everyone know who P bombed. I don't know the dude's name, but I watched who was it? Patrick Melton, Pat Dixon and Mersch were sniping,
Yeah,
and they seemed to know that that guy was gonna porn bomb. He told
yeah.
them,
You
I
know,
guess. Yeah.
here's the thing, dude. Carmack was drunk and broke a rule of streaming, and that is do not put the fucking link in the chat.
Yeah. Well, hey, at least you got on. Echo got on. It worked out for people, I guess. But yeah,
Hughes,
not for
got
him.
on several times. I don't have to, Rev. I don't have to do anything you fucking say to me. You guys are peasants.
Who?
The people in the free chat, the people in the chat, you guys
All I
don't
have is
listen.
free chat.
Yeah, I know. I like what the dude is doing.
What's that?
Not reading the free chat, and just putting up the paid chat. The people that paid to be paid to be there.
Yeah, even if I ever get monetized, I'll still put up the. I'll never be that guy. Still put up the free chat.
You know, number one, Dream Man. Why don't you know what?
Oh, I meant to put up this one. Sorry.
You know what? Number one, I know that I'm walking into the lion's den because you want Wendy to win. You want Wendy to win and not let me have a win on this because Wendy wins every. You know what? Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Do- what the fuck was that? You fucking peasants! Oh man, Jake, if you're still listening. Oh, thank you, dude. That's gonna be huge for fucking Christmas. I appreciate it. Ah, Jake. Nobody wants to win these awards. Like nobody. Like literally, I see Eckel, and Buckman are nominated for the same award, and they're telling everybody to vote for like the third person or whatever. um, in all seriousness, Jake, I didn't know you cared about the award. I saw you. You always it's best handicapped or streamer or disability streamer, and and I've heard you say multiple times that you don't want to be known for your disability, so I didn't think you'd want to win a category like that to begin with. So, um, it perished. Oh, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. From what did you used to say, Matt? I forget Matt's whole stick. I'll just bring him on. Hey,
Hey,
Jake.
what's up? I'm not reading the chat. I'm just you're gonna
Oh,
look at a
that
wall.
thing's fucked up.
I'm still here, but number one,
Okay.
it took me 3 years. It took
Yeah, you don't
me
have to read
three
the chat.
years
By the
and two
way,
3 years and two
my
hosts.
yep.
It took me 3 years and two hosts just to get a nomination. Can you hear me? Uh oh. Uh oh. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. Yep.
It took me 3 years and two hosts to get a nomination where I didn't have to write in my fucking name in on the ballot or
Oh,
something.
I had no idea you wanted to win this, Jake. I literally had no idea.
Because here's the thing, because number one, it's like you always want to win something. Never, I'm never gonna win an ESPY, never gonna win an Oscar. A dad, if it's a award that it's and the person who's hosting it is a here's the thing. You do all the shows. I just did Penny and the Big Dork.
Yep.
I did his, and now he's with Pat Dixon, by the way. I'm not reading the chat, so the reason
What
why
about
I'm
Pat
having
Dixon?
the Big Dork is on with Pat right now.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, they do good work. Big Dork does good work.
Yeah. By the way, I just want to let you know that I am. I have the screen. I'm not seeing the screen. I'm just. I'm holding the screen away from me, so I don't see the free chat.
Yeah, it's fine. My
'Cause I don't wanna-
chatter's not peasants though. They're good people. Good people.
Yeah.
Working class.
Like you.
What's that?
Like you.
Yeah, I try.
But here's the thing. When I was watching the show and I saw you were trashing me, no, I thought you were trashing me
This show?
because no,
Oh,
no,
that other show? No, yeah.
the one
No,
I
they
emailed
just
you about.
yeah.
I just, I go 100 miles an hour just trying to people accuse me of being. By the way, the kitten problem.
Yep.
Number one, I see people bringing up the kitten and all that. Number one, I don't. I like animals, but sometimes I have an animal already that I'm taking care of. But we can't have that animal around. Animal around like people that something has worms because the dog can get sick.
Yep. Yeah, I got you, Jake. Frank wants me to ask you a question. It's actually a real question. Can you ask Jake an important question for me? 4 women have come forward against Pat Dixon, and that's what we know of. Jake, do you think Pat has ever hit a woman?
I know Pat hit a woman man named Gino Visconti.
Burn.
I'm saying the truth on that because it's like
Yeah, I know he has. Yeah.
Gino has trashed me. Frank Pellegrino has trashed me. Chrissy is dissed me several times on Kiki's show. The reason why the whole thing with so I got fed up. So one night I called in on Kiki's show and said, "I hope your kid gets Down syndrome." The reason why I said
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
Because I got aggravated with it because I have to hear this all the fucking time with Frank and Chrissy dissing me for no reason. Dissing me because of something happened in 2022. Yes, I made a mistake giving someone I didn't it's something that I wish that I could take back, but it's to the point where Chrissy and Frank and Gino and Kiki are all Rev.
Is that the swatting, Jake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why, Rev? What do you want me to ask? Why? What?
And you want to hear something funny? I told Chrissy that I understand her pain. I was swatted. She said, "Oh, you don't." I'm like, yes, I did. I got swatted on Christmas Eve, dumbass. And Chrissy doesn't understand. When Chrissy, here's the thing. The only reason why Chrissy is famous is because who she was with or who she worked with. Mr. Anthony, I can't keep my mouth shut. Cumia, or the guy that ruined radio for people.
Sorry. I just saw Sam Bibley.
Oh, what did he?
The curse
The
of the, he always
curse
says the
again.
curse of the mummy Nick.
He does that all the time. I just ignore it.
Jake, he does that with everybody with me. It's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so funny that he, getting back to like the thing, it's like all the people that just let me have this one award. It's like, you work so hard to get something and get an award, be an award on a show. It's like there's better people to do, but you get very aggravated when you don't get awards. It's like you work so
Yeah.
hard, and it's like, damn if I do, damn if I don't. If I don't, like, I'm not even want to talk about. To be honest with you, I would have made diss tracks on Wendy, but I don't care about Wendy anymore. Wendy is it's just a fart in the wind.
Who do you
It's
think
like,
did that to Bobby's channel?
I have a feeling it was YouTube's new rules. Bobby might have forgotten there was a clip there was a clip or something that got overlooked because of the new rule. Their YouTube has got the new AI bullcrap running for strikes and stuff now.
All right, but I think it was nudity, and I doubt he had nudity up. That's why it's
Yeah,
yeah.
there might have been something he missed or something, or
Yeah.
they might have mislabeled it. Or
Stuttering John definitely had nudity up yesterday. He had a big fucking hog up. Didn't even notice for like 40 seconds.
Yeah, he takes his videos down all the time. He takes them down.
He does.
Knowing Stuttering Stut Joe, you have to be. This is the problem with Stut Joe. It's like you have to be in his chat. You have to be there to either get it videoed or wait for, because OJ privatizes the videos.
Yeah.
So you either have to be there with a clip tool ready to go, or you're fucked. But
Oh, looks
by
like
the way, why is, I thought Cardiff lived in Minnesota? He's in over there over in Rochester. Oh, I get it now. I see the Patreon.com says Cardiff.
yeah, it's always his
Cardiff.
backdrop. Yeah.
But one of the things that I want to say is, like, you have so many. Your friend is a pineapple.
Yes, I am. Yeah, he's nominated for an award, Jake. Just one nomination.
Yeah. But here's the thing: Alba got nominated for a few.
Yep, she got a few. Yep.
You didn't get nominated.
No, why? There's no reason I would.
Your boy Cryptid didn't get nominated.
Nope. No, he's only been recently taken off anyway. John keeps thinking Liquid Cryptid and I are the same person for some fucking reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I talked to Mommy today too. Okay, Mommy, she's busy trying to get stuff done.
Yeah. She got screwed in the nomination department too, I think, right? She got nothing.
Yeah.
Cardiff didn't even get nominated. 0 for the potato. Yeah.
By the way, Dave says live on Rumble cause of copyright.
Frank voted for you.
What?
Said I voted for you, Jake. I know you would never call the cops on someone and claim they have a gun when you know they don't. That's a Quadfather reference.
Yeah, here's the thing. I had it done on Christmas Eve, and it was weird. You want to hear something ironic?
Sure.
The medic that was here, the medic that showed up during the SWAT because they said I was suicidal.
Yeah.
Is a family friend. Is been a neighbor of my family for years. He actually said I did nothing wrong. It's been the medic, who I'm not going to say the medic's name. Medic X.
Yeah.
Medic X said that it's been a neighbor of my family for years, and said that I didn't do anything wrong. Medic X said that.
Yeah. So what happened with, like, how did did Bob Levy and
Bob Levy got so
was it all the same night? And
no,
Steel Toe?
different nights.
Different
Steel Toe
nights?
got
Okay.
swatted. Steel Toe got swatted. Chrissy. Then an hour later, Chrissy got swatted, and then days later, Bob got swatted because they were on a steel toe show because of a guy named, by the way, of Botter. Botter, who does the name Elisa Jordana ring a bell?
Of course. She's a hottie, Jake.
Elisa Jordana was also the one that also hired a 14-year-old to do her show, be her booker for her show
Okay.
because Botter was only 14.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You know,
Oh,
you're
you guys got swatted by a 14-year-old? That's fucking crazy.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had no idea.
No, I got swatted because of NLO.
Oh, okay.
No, I got swatted because of NLO. Someone from NLO that got. I'm not gonna say who it is.
Yeah.
No, Elisa Jordana. Elisa Jordana is not a Millie State. Do you have the clip? Do you have the clip of her hitting that guy?
Hitting that guy? I don't have it handy. I'm sure I could find it.
I think Doom has it.
Yeah, a lot of people did it. Yeah. Yeah.
Doom. By the way, but here's the thing. It wasn't Doom's fault that you're at that Gino's address was out. It
No.
was because it should have been. Here's the thing. Pretty Antisocial should have did should have edited it out before. Should have like didn't want to show the papers or.
Is this
Matt,
true,
will
Jake?
you-
I actually know nothing about it. That's why I'm putting it up.
No. Here. You want to hear something funny?
Sure.
He was the one that gave me the address. He was the one that gave me the Aaron's address. I was
Botter?
just Botter.
Yeah.
Botter. Yeah.
Okay.
But are you gonna take this stream down?
Not
Or
unless something
members only?
happens.
Or members only?
I don't have members only, Jake.
Or put it or are you gonna put it on your Patreon?
I don't have a Patreon.
Are you gonna sell it to Gawker for $20?
I sell my porn, the Gawker, my sex tapes.
You have one with Hogan and Bubba's wife?
Gross. No, nothing with Hogan. Nothing with Hogan.
He died.
I know. Was not a Hogan fan.
Hey, by the way, it's 2:12 in the morning.
Yeah. Is it 1:12 where you are, Jake?
Yeah.
Nice. Central time.
Actually, Shammy actually said Botter swatted a bunch of people, went to court for it too.
Oh. Yeah, sounds like a bad
No,
boy.
no. Hey, Dream Man, I never gave Wendy's old address. I just said I didn't. To be
Yeah,
fair,
just don't say it again. Don't say it again.
No, I said the city. I didn't.
I know. I heard it.
said-
Yeah,
Yeah.
the city and the state.
I'm not even. Oh my God, Reb's gonna say he's sending me a gift. No,
He said he
no. Oh,
he sent you a Christmas gift. Yeah.
listen. I'm reading chat right now because it's. I'm just reading the good chats.
And he got you
least-
Oh, weird. Rochi was just here. Where'd he go? He's a big fan.
Yeah. Shamrock says Alicia Jordana is a garbage human. Yes, she is.
Yeah.
I don't talk about that girl from the Howard Stern show. I don't talk about it.
She's always licking her teeth. She's like obsessed. Every time you see her on a video and shit.
All right. Hey, land the plane, brother.
Well, you can leave if you want.
No, because I thought you were leaving. You said you were fixing to be done in 15
Yeah,
minutes.
you gave me a second win, Jake. You got me all jacked up. I was getting tired.
What am I talking about? No, I was just reading your comments, Shammy. People are in the chat. Like, Shamrock is a good person, and listen, I should have not have brought up the kitten on stream. I should have, but the kitten was being a little bit loud in chats, and I wanted to do streams. So
Yeah.
don't, because it's going straight to garbage, Rev. If you send it, it's going to go straight to garbage. So
I'm trying to find he's I forget. He sent a joke one about nominating you for something. I forget. I lost it though. Oh well. Oh well. Revs, I know you hated that, Jake, and I get it because you thought you were
Rev,
getting a real
stop it.
laptop.
All right, you know what? You know what? I'll talk to you later, OG. Bye bye.
Peace, Jake. Take it easy. I don't even know what Rev said. Oh, there it is. Ooh. The mummy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you said, Rev. I don't know what you said. By the way, guys, good chats. I just didn't. I hope you realize if I put any of them up, he would have just left, like Matt and you guys. So, um, Jake, why are you attacking? Okay, I'm a victim, Jake. You got me. I was very nice to you, Jake, even though you were doing that prick shit where you were like, "Are you making this? Are you making this members only? Are you putting it on Patreon? You're trying to like take shots at me because I'm not monetized. Calling my chat peasants, and I was still nice to you. I didn't put up any of the mean chats intentionally. And yeah, if you want to be buddies with John, who does stuff like that to people, then go ahead. Yeah, that's right. I'm a mummy. I still owe you that mummy mask. Am I supposed to wear it on Halloween? I forgot. He is mean to you. You know what? You know what, Rev? Let's see if we can find your video. I think it's a short, isn't it? Not funny, Rev. Let's see. It had to be at least a few months ago at this point, right? Oh, shit. Jake, you post so much shit. It's going to take me forever to scroll and find this. Okay. Yeah. Jake, if you're still here. Oh, there we go. I still don't know why you take it out on me. The one guy that was nice to you. Funded by Vince. All right. Let's do a quick swap. We'll do a quick swap-a-roo.
Not funny, Rev. You sent me this. You guess what? Have fun. Have fun being blocked again, you stupid little idiot. Fuck you. Not funny, Rev. You sent me this. You guess what? Have fun. Have fun being blocked again, you stupid little idiot.
Fuck you.
Classic. Well, since Jake was mean to me, I guess I'll let the cat out of the bag. Jake, I don't know if it was you or somebody did it for you, with or without your knowledge. You may be without your knowledge, but I was making lots of videos on you, as you know, for the past few weeks, and so I saw where your subscriptions were at, and the entire 3 or 4 weeks I was making videos on you. Your subs they would fluctuate between 2.93 thousand and 2.94. Sometimes it would go up to 2.94, then you lose a few and it go back to 2.93, right? About a week ago, you had, just like every other morning, you started the morning with 2.93 thousand subs, and then you magically got like exactly 200 subs out of nowhere. Let me guess. I'm guessing you're still at 3.13, right? Yep, 3.13. It hasn't moved since. So yeah, in the 4 weeks I made videos for you, you were at 2.93. Didn't really move. You gained 200 in 1 day to get over 3,000, and it hasn't moved since. So obviously somebody bought 200 subs to get you over 3,000. You needed less than 100, so you only had to buy 100. But so I don't know if you bought the 200 subs or if somebody bought them for you. I guess it doesn't matter because I was told that most of your subs are from the Philippines anyway. What's his name? Bolin got you like thousands of subs from the Philippines or something. Kenny Bolin, something like that. Some shit like that. So I guess those 200 fake subs can just go with the rest. It made a lot of sense when I found that out. I was trying to figure out why you have 3,000 subs. I only have 300, and I get more viewers than you. It was weird. Yep, Kenny Bolin. Yep. The Flip Bot Army. The Filipino Bot Army makes up the majority of your subs, I guess. So. Yep, this is like the exact same guy. Yep. I can't say who told me, but yep. Here, I won't say who sent this to me, but it says we're talking, and it says, Nick, I'll do you one better. Jake's entire sub base is from Flips, Filipino. He was promoted by Kenny Bolin, and the Flip Bot Army got him all of them. There's another character. They did this same tactic. Yeah, I even said something about him being friends with Cornette at one point. Kenny Bolin was a promoter from the WWF and managed several wrestlers. He was best friends with Jim Cornette. Until he collected money for food from Flips and pocketed the money, flew to the Philippines. He had some engagements with some very questionable age ladies. Oh, some Epstein shit. Oh, boy. During on the show, so I can't say it all came from Kenny. I just know the base came from that. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Jake, I kept all this to myself. You know, I was a nice guy, but you had to. I was trying to be nice to you. I was trying to be nice. You even took the little digs at me. You know, making fun of my chat. I love my chat. Taking shots at me because I don't have a fucking Patreon or whatever the fuck. Not monetized. Yep. I always thought his subs were just like dead subs, you know, like, hey, I'll sub for a sub. If you sub to me, I'll sub to you type of thing. And that's why he didn't get views. But apparently they don't watch because they they speak fucking Filipino. Is that a Filipino? Is that a word? Filipino? Filipino. Holy shit, I'm a Filipino, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna thanks, Frank. I'm gonna stop now, Jake. I'm not gonna pile on. I didn't appreciate that, buddy. You know, especially taking shots at me for getting doxxed, something I couldn't control. You know what I mean? Filipino. Jesus. We gotta find out. Hold on. I think I got something. When did he say this? Yeah, I don't remember. I don't remember the last time I won. Was it this morning? Let's see how this one starts.
Hello.
What the fuck is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
What's she gonna hear about, Jake? That I was nice to you, had you on, was still nice to you, and you were mean to me? And then you left, and then you insulted me some more? So I just let everyone know that you bought 200 subs? It's fine. She's not gonna beat me up. I'm not afraid of Ava. Ava and I'll still be friends. And if not, oh well. But I'm sure we still will be. I did nothing to you, Jake. You started it. Again. The one guy that was nice to you here, and you gave me shit. And still, I'm just telling you an observation. I'm just observed that for 4 weeks, your subs didn't move. And then magically you gained exactly 200 in one morning. And another week has gone by and they haven't moved again. So obviously somebody bought 200 subs for you. And that, yeah, I guess it's well known that a bunch of your other subs come from the Philippines. Ava versus the mummy, baby. Holy shit. We were actually supposed to do a Ava and I talked to her last week. We were gonna do a point dabble point style stream on Jake. But then I made up with Jake, so I canceled it. But I don't know, maybe it'll be back on.
1. Go.
Go. Good morning, y'all. How is everyone doing this morning?
I'm just looking for something Jake said at the beginning of one of his streams this week. This might be it. I'm not listening to the whole thing or anything. Go. Oh, I didn't even hit play. My bad.
Good morning. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How is everyone doing this morning? Happy. How is everyone?
Jake, is this the one where you celebrated Bobby losing his channel, or was it a different one?
How you doing this morning? How you doing? Good morning, guys. Morning. Me explain is put back into getting stuff for the stream. Things that I need. Morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Appreciate. Morning.
All right, this ain't it. This is going nowhere. Going nowhere. Is it the one with Jib?
What is up? Yeah. Give me 1 minute, y'all. Give me 1 minute and this afternoon, this evening. Again. What is up? Oh no. Yeah, here
I give up. There's one where he like celebrated Bobby losing his channel. He was all excited about it. But I can't keep scrolling through all this good mornings shit over and over again. You know what, Jake? You know what else bothers me? I got a lot of shit from not a lot of shit, I shouldn't say. I think some people were disappointed that I kind of let you off the hook because if you haven't noticed, things are different this time with some people. They're not so quick to forgive you this time. They've kind of had it, especially because of the Wendy stuff. Wendy got extra upset this time, so I almost felt like I sold some of these people out when I made peace with you earlier this week, but I did it anyway, and it bit me in the ass again. Yeah. You're gonna end up, you know what, Jake, just as piece advice, man. You're gonna end up alone if you keep doing that shit. You're gonna end up alone. So you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Yeah, you know what, dude? I even somewhat made peace with Jib the other day on the fucking street. He was, um, yeah, when I went on with Jake, he was in the chat. And, trust me, we're not buddies or anything. I'm still not a fan of his. He's still not a fan of mine, but we're like, you know what? Enough with the, whatever. Enough with the, enough with the regular beefing, water under the bridge type shit, you know? But one of his buddies is always messing with me anyway now. I think it's Live Ween. I don't even know which one it is because whoever it is, their X account isn't the same as their YouTube. It's either going to be that Live Ween or that Bradley guy. That Bradley guy seems almost like too happy go lucky. So I'm guessing it's that Live Ween dude. Half retarded. Yeah. Let's see if Jake's. Nope, still at 3.13. Still hasn't moved. By the way, just if you guys get bored, just check his subs every day. They won't move. If they do move, they'll move by like 200 at one time. Whenever the next purchase goes through. I hope someone bought those for you, Jake. I hope you didn't take some of like Ava's $50 and buy subs with it. And I know you gave some of it to Keanu for the link that she didn't give you. Dabbleverse legend, and you couldn't even buy a link. I mean, Keanu's husband's like $33,000 in debt, and you still couldn't buy a link from her. I think I was on with Liam once with Jake. I'm sure Jake's had Liam on more than once. I mean, all joking aside, Jake's had a bunch of people. I even said I thought Jake was awesome this week. He went on John twice. Both of his appearances with John were. I see you, Jake. I see you. Give me a minute. Both of his appearances with you're flipping me off. Okay, I'll bring you on. What's up, Jake?
Dude, take me off the air. I'm sorry that I made digs at you. I'm just aggravated. I just don't, please take my shit off your channel. Please.
What shit?
The one that you're watching right now.
Oh, I wasn't even watching. I was just
someone. What about? Listen. I earned my subs. That's it. I have people. Listen, I've been trying to get to 3K for this year, and I got to it. You're trying to cause trouble. Listen, stop.
I'm not causing. No, Jake, I wasn't trying to cause trouble.
Why don't you go and hang out with your friend Cryptid, the one that has to wear a mask because he doesn't want people to know who he is.
Yeah, because people don't want to get doxxed and swatted by people like you and John.
Okay. Guess what? I'm going right now. I'm taking all your video. Right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube and take all the videos that you're on off my fucking channel. Have a nice day.
Go ahead, dude. I don't care.
Fuck you.
Later,
Bye.
Jakey. Peace. Jesus. Grouchy. Yeah, I don't get that. Like, that's not like an Owen. Like, yeah, I know, dude. I hate wearing a mask. I've told the story a million times, but when I first came into the Dabbleverse, I didn't know what it was. I've never been in like a universe like this, like online. It's never been my thing. God, I used to think this shit was like dorky, and it is dorky. There's something wrong with all of us, but it was never my thing. So, I'm into I'm a movie buff. I'm into sports. I'm into politics, obviously, and I think. And I used to be I was O&A and a Howard Stern fan. I wasn't a fanatic like some people are, but I was a fan of both. And like I'm from the Boston area, so Opie and Anthony were actually here before they, went national. And What was I say? Oh, yeah. So, randomly, Carl's WATP video on Stuttering John going to Washington D.C. just ended up on my radar one day, and I watched it. It's a long one, and I loved it, and that's how I found the Dabbleverse. You know, like Shuli was on it, Kumiya, Carl, all that, and so I started watching John's. Anyway. That's how it all started, and like I said, I never been like in a fucking universe. I just started watching, the different shows, and literally my YouTube name, my profile name was my real fucking name, my real first name and my real last name with a real picture of me. No mask, no nothing. And then I started hearing about shit, so I changed my name to Mumbling Nick, and I changed my picture to still a real life picture of me, but it was me like during COVID, where I had to wear like a mask at a protest and shit. So yeah, I came in here not hiding at all because I had no fucking. And again, John plastered my face on his green screen, so my face has been seen. It's just that I've mentioned this before, but that picture the original picture has 3 people in it. It's me, my wife, and our youngest son, who was like 8 or 9 in the picture. So John has that, which is creepy. And so he had to like zoom in and crop my head, and it was like January outside in fucking Boston. So I'm wearing like a winter coat, like a winter hat, like a hoodie, like, not wearing the mask, but hoodie. So it's like you don't get a very detailed picture of my face. So that's why I still wear the mask, because I could still, But yeah, I'm not saying I'm a stud, but I'm not a fucking mutant. So it's not like I'm fucking hiding because I'm fucking grotesque or anything. It's just that, don't want my family fucking harassed or swatted or whatever, and already went through some of that and don't want to go through it again. Thanks for. Ironically, the pineapple is one of the few people that actually has like video or picture of me without a mask. So I'll always have to be on his good side because he could leak that info. He made me my first ever like intro for like I don't even use it anymore, but I hadn't done any lives, so most people's like intros are like usually you got footage of them doing something from like one of their lives. So I literally did mock like movements like I was doing a live. So I sent it to him, and at the end I pulled my mask down and like blew him a kiss like as a joke. So if he still has it, he still has it. So yeah, and some other people like Vagina Wrinkles seeing me, and a few people have. When I first started streaming, that's what I was as like a guest. I would any show where we'd stay back and talk. Afterwards, I would take my mask off because I just felt like, these people had me on so they can see me. But then, I don't know. Once I started doing it more often, I just stopped doing that shit because it was too much. Yeah, thanks, Frank. Yeah. I'm sure I'll ditch it at some point. What just sucks is I don't know how to explain it. It's gonna sound arrogant, but I think because I don't know. I feel I'm a fairly nice guy, and obviously not with what I. Besides the one time I snapped on somebody, Jake. Sorry. And trolls eat that up. So unfortunately, I've had like trolls try to do doxing or shit like that to me, because trolls don't really go after their own. They don't go after other trolls. They don't go after like assholes. So I've had to deal with that a little bit, and I'm almost too honest with some of this shit. So oh, and yeah, thank you. Also, I think there's always been people that just don't like me because whatever they think my political views are. Frank says, I know this isn't one of your political streams, but do you have any thoughts on Barry Weiss running CBS News? Do you think she will tank it? I don't like Barry Weiss. I don't know if she'll tank it or all. I mean, I'm not into watching the mainstream media anyway, so it's not a huge deal to me. Um, but she's definitely not. She thinks she's this unbiased uh thing, and she's not. Like she's pretty much like, we're gonna get rid of we're not gonna cover like the Nick Fuentes type shit, and we're not gonna cover like the Bernie bro type shit or economic shit, whatever. I don't know. She's just, I think you got to fairly cover everything, and that's not what she's doing. I don't want you. I'm just curious how much influence. Yeah, I don't. That's what's funny. I think they still have a lot of influence on. I think they're having less and less, but I think they have on boomers, and even maybe even some of the older Gen X. Like I'm Gen X, but I'm one of the younger Gen X, and I'm in my late 40s. So Gen X is getting, well, 46. I don't know if that's late 40s or not, but Gen X is getting older. But yeah, I've never been able to stand her. She has this bias. She thinks she's like this independent type person, and she is not. And I'm not saying she has to agree with me at all, but you have to know your biases. Like I know what my biases are, and she doesn't seem to know hers. And she has a blind spot for she's still a corporate. She acts like she's not part of the corporate establishment sellout, and she is. She'll yeah, she still is. So that's a good. Maybe we'll do something on Barry Weiss one of these episodes. It's a good topic. Thank you for asking, Frank. All right, I'll probably shit. Yeah, I gotta work in the morning. We'll wrap this up. Let me just try and find. Fuck. I wish I could remember. I think it was fucking yesterday. Maybe it was a video. All right, this is listed as a video, but I never watched it. I don't think I watched it. Let's see.
The Twitch stream. How's everyone doing this morning? Only stream. If you're new, if you're new to me, thank you guys very much. What we do every day. But I do have something to say. I just heard this morning. I got an email.
This is it.
From them saying that a gifted membership that one of my channels got doesn't. Guess what? Bobby Nick got his channel took down. Boom, boom. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah.
Jake, if you're still watching, besides the peeing on stream, you should never celebrate somebody losing their channel. Even Jib didn't do that, and Jib thinks Bobby cost him his channel. It's not a good look. So, I'll play that one more time. He sounded pretty happy about it. He was even pissing all over it.
What? Membership that one from.
I even wonder if what he says here is true, because it could be. But before he made this video, Eckel posted, he was trying to figure out who lost their channel, because he got a thing from YouTube saying his gifted membership to somebody was like on pause because somebody lost their channel or whatever. And that's how he found out it was Bobby's. And Jake has the same story. Now, obviously, everyone with a gifted membership probably got this email, so it could be true. But I just thought it was funny that he didn't. I don't think he put this out until after Eckel did, so he could have been copying that part. It could not have been. It doesn't matter. That part. That's Forget I said that. It doesn't matter. The part that matters is Jake seems to celebrate that Bobby, who's, even though they have split up, and they've split up a million times, and but Bobby's always come back and helped Jake and this is that, and they've done a million things together. Jake's happy that he lost his channel. You shouldn't be happy that anyone. There's no love lost between Jib and I think it sucks that he lost 2 of his channels. It's just not cool. So I didn't celebrate when he lost his channels, and Jake, you shouldn't be celebrating your old friend losing his channel.
This morning, I got an email from them saying that a gifted membership that one of my channels got doesn't. Guess what? Bobby Nick got his channel took down. Boom, boom. I didn't have nothing to do with it. Yeah, I had to pay, by the way. But I hope everyone is staying safe today.
Okay. Yeah. Had nothing to do with it. Guilty conscience right off the bat. That says, I believe now that Jake had something to do with it. I hope not. I hope not. For a second, I thought Jake was trying a bath. I should have known better. That's fucking hilarious. Sorry, quickly back to politics. Americans loving Israel more than America is crazy to me. She's one of them, obviously. Ben Shapiro. Yeah, these, I'm all set. And, I'm not, you always got to be careful because, certain people call you anti-Semitic. Obviously, I am not anti-Semitic by any means. But yeah, I'm sick of Israel. Fuck them. And we control them. We fund them. We give them money. We give them weapons. We are literally the only ones that can have enough influence to possibly bring peace in the Middle East, and we act like we're impotent and can't fucking do anything. It's like, yes, we can. We can cut Israel off. We can cut them the fuck off, but we never do. We never do, and it's disgusting. You don't have to. None of us like Hamas. You can have issues with the parts of the Muslim religion or how women are treated and all that stuff. Still, these people do not deserve to be pretty much fucking exterminated off the face of the earth with our money and our weapons. What's up, 2 joints? Cool show, OG, bro. Luchix finally in St. Louis gave him a shot. Failed big time. Seen another team giving him a shot. Oh, hockey talk. Hockey talk. Yeah. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. 100% America first needs to be. Yeah, like that's something. Look, even though I'm not a Trump guy, I'm not a MAGA guy, I'm not even conservative, but I still think we should put America first too. That's something we should all agree on. Working class first, America first, all that. That's the shit I try to focus on, because that's the shit I believe we have in common. So yeah, we have way more in common than we do differences. It's just we forget that sometimes, and the mainstream media and the corporate elite, the establishment elite want us to think that we should be at each other's throats, and fighting over this shit when really, they're our enemy. We're not each other's enemy. I work side by side every day with guys that have different. There's 2 guys I work with have similar beliefs as me politically, and 3 guys have different beliefs. We're pretty much split but we all we get along great. We love each other. So that's, love each other like, not romantically or family wise, but we have good chemistry at work, and that's all that matters. We get along great. We hang out outside of work, some of us, and yeah, we're friends, and it's the corporate overlords that are the real fucking problem. The real fucking problem. All right, let's end this on a happy note. I gotta get to bed, but I'll take this down, Jake. I don't want you getting all upset that I played your stuff, even though it's free advertisement. Oh, holy shit! I just thought of something. Matt, are you still here? Jake said he's gonna take down all the live streams on his channel that I was in. Well, I happened to be the only other person to stream with him on his birthday stream where he had Tony Reale. Tony Reale stream is his favorite stream. Is he really gonna take down the Tony Reale stream? Because I'm in it. That'll be interesting. I got a feeling he's not. And hopefully he doesn't. Oh, I know what we can do. We had a couple minutes left on that Cardiff John thing when I brought Jake on. I'll just finish with that. And get out of here.
There's a whole documentary. She posted it. Get the f*** out of here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not even close to being. It's not even close to being the same thing.
If you
Swing
don't
and a
see the
miss.
difference,
Try
all right.
again.
If you don't see the difference, I'm not going to
Good
convince
day,
you.
sir.
So next topic, sir.
Reverend Rage, my man. Potato, why was Shitway hiding in a car at Stevie's?
Great
After
question.
Sandusky Network.
That's
Yeah,
a
why
great
was he
question.
hiding?
I think I put that last time. I don't know. I don't think he was hiding. I think that was a
He was
gag.
'cause
Okay, then fine.
Cardiff wasn't there. How's he supposed to answer for what Shuley was doing? Shuley says he wasn't hiding. John said he was. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how my friend Ava does it. I don't know how she does shows with John like fucking multiple times a week where they're all about poor John and how John's getting screwed and everyone's obsessed with John and everyone's mean to John. Fuck, I wouldn't be able to do it. I love my buddy the Pineapple, but if every time I did a show with him, we had to talk about how unfair everyone is to him, it would drive me crazy.
He was.
Because I waited till 20 to 8, and then I walked out there, and I looked all down the parking lot, hoping
Tony Reale stays,
that I would
motherfucker.
see that little bald
Stays.
dwarf, and then address some of my issues. But no.
What would be the first issue you would address if you saw him in the parking lot?
He was hiding.
What
he
would
was
have been the
hiding.
first issue you were ready to address?
How do I know? It was a year ago, but I know. Well, not really. It was in April, but half a year ago. But I know that they were hiding. They were hiding behind the wall. They were all afraid of the Duke. Why do you think, Potato?
The guns, John. The guns.
Yeah. Why do you think, Potato?
John, you're 60 years old. Why are you acting like a tough guy? Shuley's not threatening violence. Why are you threatening? Like, why does this
I'm
have
not
to
threatening
come to
violence.
fisticuffs? You just flexed your muscles.
Yes, I always flex my muscles.
Yes.
I like looking at my muscles after the gym.
Amazing.
Yes.
Very
And you know
sexy.
why, you Potato? This is the shirt I wore on May 7th of 2024
Good for you.
when I was at the Tonight Show reunion when that loser
Flex
David
is so
Sarra
fucking
taped
weird.
me, and I was fat as shit. Not nearly as fat as you are, but I was fat, and I then decided, unlike you, to be motivated and work out incessantly to get myself back into shape. Not in the shape of a basketball like you, but get into real good shape.
Good
Now,
for
as
you.
far as being a 60-year-old man, Mike Tyson just got in the ring at 59.
You're not Mike Tyson. You are not, John.
No shit.
I know
You
I'm
are
not Mike
Mike Tyson,
But
John.
it doesn't mean that
What
at
I'm saying-
60,
when
it
I- when I-
doesn't mean at 60 you can't still be a tough
No.
guy,
When I-
dickhead.
When I reference your age, John, I meant you were an adult. You were well into adulthood.
And you're an adult.
Yes.
Why are you going out and going and collecting pictures of domestic animal services and posting them? Is
Because
that
I
an
do a-
adult thing to
Because
do?
I do a show.
Is
about
that
a guy?
an adult thing to do?
Probably not. Yes, it's a very
Thank you.
juvenile thing to do.
Thank you. I win
But
again.
So is threatening to beat up people who do shows about you.
Cordy, it's not about doing shows. It's about the other nefarious shit. Like
Okay,
posting.
so
by
Flex your
posting a
muscles.
goddamn picture of my mother with KY jelly,
Yes.
handcuffs, and a
Again,
video camera, and
I
claiming
think-
that you're all banging her.
I think there were reasons why that
Great
went up.
show
And
today.
again,
No, there
but we
wasn't.
don't want to talk about first
Great
blood.
show today, stupids. Quarry 281. Thanks for the $5. No, there was no. They started it. Quarry 281. Thanks for the $5.
All right, guys. Oh shit! I found it. I found it. This is how we're going out. This is the only way to. I got to do it now before it's gone, before it's taken down. Okay, this is the end of Jake's Tony Reale birthday stream. Sorry, not the end. The end right before Tony left.
All right, we'll do it at the same time. Simultaneous paper toss. You got something?
Got something right
Happy
here.
birthday, Jake. Let's go.
Alright.
Oh!
Sorry.
All right.
Love you. Love
Peace
you,
out,
brother.
man. Love you, brother.
All right. He's still there. He frozen? He frozen? Uh-oh. He frozen? Studio. All right. What's up, brother?
Nice, Jake. Congratulate. Sorry, I'm at work, so I got the shitty headset mic.
Yeah.
But yeah, good job, buddy. I'm happy for you. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh man. What a get. That's like you got this guy in Adam Bush.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, what an asshole I was. For those of you that don't know, that was Jake's birthday. It was around lunchtime at fucking work. Oh, you're gonna have to rewind. You missed a hell of a stream, Echo. We're about to end it. I voted live, so everyone could see my votes. Jake came on, got mad at my chat, left, came back, got mad at my chat again, and then took it out on me. And then it got ugly. Yeah, Jake and I we've had another fallout. But anyway, this was Jake's birthday this year. And he did a bunch of streams leading up to his birthday and he did more on his birthday later, but this was, middle of the day, lunchtime. And he's having trouble getting people on just because, it's people are at work. And I was like, Jake, I'm about to have my lunch break. I'll jump on. And literally me and Tony Reale showed up at the same time. And I told Jake to he was so excited, obviously for Tony. I told him just, as much as I would have liked to talk to Tony Reale and everything, it was Jake's birthday. It was Jake's get. He's the one that got him. And I told him to leave me backstage. And he could talk to Tony by himself, which he did for several minutes. Let's see. Tony left at about the 45-minute mark, and he came on 20. Yeah, he was on for about 18 minutes. So I sat there at my desk eating my lunch, waiting for Tony to leave, and I was still backstage. And the second, as you saw, Tony left, Jake brought me on, and we talked for whatever 15 minutes before I had to go and he had to go. So I'm such an asshole, Jake, that I not only did I come on your birthday when you're having trouble getting somebody, but then I told you, fuck me, keep me backstage. No, don't actually fuck me, but have me fuck off backstage, have your moment with your buddy Tony, and then I'll wait and bring me on. That's what I did, Jake. That's what I did. And you know, where did it get me? What happened? You called my chat peasants today. You made jabs because I'm not monetized. You sarcastically asked if I was going to put this behind the paywall or members only or add it to my Patreon. All sorts of BS like that. And you got really mad at me when I let it out of the bag that you or somebody else clearly bought 200 subs to get you over the 3,000. But yeah. Oh, and the Filipino subs, I forgot. But anyway, it's all right. As long as you got them, pal. As long as you got them. Oh, Eckel, I voted for you. I voted for you for breakout performer or whatever the fuck it is. Even though I know you don't want to win. Apparently Jake's the only one that actually wants to win. That's kind of what got him mad to begin with when he came on. Because everyone in the chat wanted Wendy to win. And I guess Jake's been writing. This is the third year of awards, I guess. I wasn't even aware of this. And it's the first time he's been nominated. He's been writing his own name in for certain awards, I guess. So he really wants to win. So and maybe he will. I mean, I can't see Quad winning with what he did. You know, I guess Blind Mike's got a chance because he's got his fans, and of course Wendy's got a chance. But Jake's had a hell of a week. Jake was on Karmic during a porn bomb. He was on Stuttering John twice. He was on KB, all in the week leading up to the voting. That's smart. That's good timing. He put himself out there on the big fucking shows right before voting time, so that might do it. And he reminded people about the hemorrhoid finger. He's been bringing that up a lot lately, a lot. Speaking of the hemorrhoid finger, yeah, he's been bringing that up a lot. I think he's doing it on purpose to try and get the votes. You know, I honestly think he's been doing it to remind people of one of his most famous moments in Devilverse history. In that 2023 episode of the BS show. It was the BS show, I believe. Unfortunately, the great Bob Levy was not there. It would have been fantastic. But sorry, I got distracted. All right, I lied. One last thing for the 18th time, but this is really it. Well, you know what, Eckel? Jake's always told me he doesn't want to be known for his disability, so I didn't think he would want to win. I didn't think he would want to win some kind of award like that, you know? I think he would want like breakthrough performer, like you're not like you're going head to head against the Buckman, you know what I mean? That's the award you want, you know.
What's going on with that fingernail?
I have I'll take the credit.
Yeah, show it to us.
Ooh.
Wow.
This was all organic. I just want to mention, not like healthy organic. We didn't know this was going to happen. There's nothing. We're well aware there's nothing healthy about this.
Okay.
What happened was, by the way, it's because I have a thing called hemorrhoids, and they.
I gotta go. See you guys.
That was actually the advice I was going to give Jake that I totally forgot because he said the same thing to Karmic. He said the same thing to Ashley. I have a thing called hemorrhoids. Jake, if you're still watching, Everybody knows what hemorrhoids are. It's not, and I get why you say it that way because, there are certain ailments, illnesses, diseases where people don't, like, oh, I got cargomospia blockaitis, and people are like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a rare blah, 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 it's not one of those. Everybody knows what hemorrhoids are, so you don't have to say, I have a thing called hemorrhoids. Just say, I have hemorrhoids, I have hemorrhoids.
I'll see you later. I can't.
You're gonna sit there and you're gonna like it. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Shirley. I'm sorry for cursing him out.
But what happened? No, it's fine. Don't be sorry. It's fine. We have a whole new show tomorrow to get into. This is perfect.
But describe exactly what happened.
Now watch this snake Shuley manipulate.
I will tell you as soon as you tell me that.
He's a fucking snake. That
Basically,
Shuley.
I have.
He's a fucking snake.
Sometimes I have to dig stuff out of my butt.
No, you're fine. Go ahead. We're all adults here.
I'm like
I ain't
scared
got
to,
no
like, say
fucking
stuff.
hemorrhoids.
No,
Don't be scared.
Because
You're
the
around.
producers-
I'm getting a little hard.
The producers had to promise me not to kick me if I say the story.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
I'm getting a little hard.
You're with friends.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm taking mushrooms.
By the way, it's like you're.
What's up,
By the way,
Spotty? Just in
did
time.
you see that Scott made everybody sick?
No.
on
We're
Sports
circling
Hits?
back. We're circling back to the finger.
Yeah, we needed the story.
Spawn, I
I'm
had
actually
Jake on
nauseous.
tonight.
Well, you
It didn't go well.
You might want to turn your
Didn't
head.
go well.
How do you know when you got to take something out of there?
Because
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the star of the hour, Jake Hustler, everybody. Jake, it seems like it was just yesterday this happened. What a monumentous occasion.
Hurry up, Shuley.
I
Stop
mean,
grifting and get to the
unbelievable.
fucking money
Great to
shot, will
see
you?
because it gets hard, gets stuck on stuff, and I need to get like some
At least you know
relax.
which finger
or-
to do this with.
You did it with
Hey,
the other one.
hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Did you work for Howard? Or
So he's trying to pull a me. So you have to go in and dig out and scratch it. Is because it's itchy?
Dio 199.
It's itchy.
Wait a minute. Now I got to pay you for playing you or putting up your chat. What am I paying for?
Never you
We're on a
mind.
sinking ship here. We can't afford it.
What's
Shut
that?
up, Joe.
I said we're on a sinking ship here. We
Fucking
can't
frog.
afford it.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got exit plans, Jake. I'm coming over to your network.
No, there's six.
On that $20 you donated.
Oh, is that blood or is it poop?
It's a little of both, right?
I
A little-
podcast with this guy.
it's a little of both, right? Jake?
Wear rubber gloves at least.
Yeah.
It's a little. Jake, focus on us.
By the way, Matt, I finally saw the it's gone now, I think, because Bobby's channel got fucking nuked. But I finally saw that video of Jake holding up underwear that he wore for 3 straight weeks. Holy shit. I've never seen anything like that. That was fucking amazing. I think I forget who sent Bobby the clip. I don't know. Maybe I'll see if I can get my hands on it. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Like snapping. Look at that. He's like over here, Jake. It's not the chat. It's a little bit. It's a little bit of blood, a little bit of poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's all in there.
And the thing is, it's like
I'm a little bit blood. I'm a little bit poop.
you want me to deal? I've been dealing with this all of my life.
Do you
I've
have
been
a
dealing-
sink?
Hello, that's what I was on.
Hello. Duh. That's what he was sitting on. You were
So
sitting on the sink.
with running water.
Dude, I'm not like.
Look at you doing bits. I like it. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna send you a little something today.
Oh yeah, those
That's
shit
it.
covered hands.
You are not.
Fucking
Well, I have-
amazing.
Oh, I am.
A
Amazing.
bathtub that I could run.
Okay,
A shower
Focus
on.
on Will.
Yeah, it was
Focus
Stormy.
on Will,
That's right.
Jake.
Stormy's
Yeah,
got it.
you do have shit. and
Stormy's
blood on your
Stormy's the
finger,
one
so
that
that's why I'm asking.
sent it to
Because-
Bobby.
Dude, I just
Okay,
did.
all right.
Dude,
I do not condone this, but I will pay
Here we
you.
go.
$20, you put that finger in your mouth and suck on it.
Oh, that
All right, I gotta go.
Hey, thank
How you
you
gonna
for
top
I'm
that?
just
How
kidding.
much-
You got to know when to close and
Yeah.
when to leave the stage.
So Jake told me the chat was the ones pushing him to do it, and it could be. I can't see the chat, but it happened so quick. And don't get me wrong, it's a dickhead thing for Shirley to do. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to get all deep. I'm mixed on this one. Obviously, Jake needs the money. If I was Jake, I would have negotiated for more than $20. I'm sure he could have gotten it. I think Shirley supposedly gave him even 100 for. I think he did like this show and another show or something. Like back to back days. But yeah. Jake, if you're watching, you gotta wash your hands, but I've seen and you gotta wipe your ass. That's the other thing. I've seen far too many toilets on your streams with shit in there but no toilet paper. You gotta flush too, but wiping your ass and washing your hands are more important than that. All right. What a way to go out. That's it. This got brought up yesterday when actually earlier this morning, I think. When Jake was on Karmic X, he was being sniped by the two Patricks, Patrick Melton and Pat. Why the fuck? Who's the Pat that beats up women? I can't think of his name. Allegedly hits women. Holy fuck, I'm blanking on his name. We talked about him earlier tonight. Somebody actually had me ask Jake if Jake thought he hit women. And Jake made the joke that he hits a woman named Gino Bisconti. Eckler, you fucking know, you were just on his show. Who's the other Pat? The fucking piano dude. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody. And Taz, you got me feeling all right. Yeah, Pat Dixon Cider. That's right. Yeah. Patrick Melton, Pat Dixon, and who's the and Mersch. Allegedly, yes. Mersch and Melton were doing really good Jake impersonations. Dixon didn't really attempt one. He was just sitting there taking it all in. But anyway, they were sniping Karmic when Jake and Echo and everyone was on and the porn bomb happened. And they were sniping when Jake told Karmic that he has a thing called hemorrhoids. And he told them about the finger sucking video. And Melton brought that up. And apparently nobody else on stream had ever heard about it or seen it. Pat Dixon had never seen it. Mersch. And that other guy that Dixon has on all the time. I forget the dude's name. I only ever really see him on Dixon, but that's about it. All right. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to my guest, Ellis John Hudson, for joining me tonight. I voted live on stream, so I'm not going to lie to you and say I voted for Jake. I did not. I voted for Wendy, but seems like Jake really wants to win, which I didn't realize how important this was to him. So if you guys want to give Jake his first ever award, he said he's never gotten an award. Maybe vote for Jake for best disabled streamer. Please vote for Echo Pineapple for breakout performer of the year. I think I voted for Ava a couple times. Voted for Sam Bibley a few times. Voted for Sam Bibley so much that I took one of them back so I could vote for Big Black in the same category. Yeah, I'm not. All right. Yeah, fuck it. Vote Wendy. I think I made a video saying vote Wendy to begin with. Anywho, I'm just saying, I think Jake's the only one that cares, that actually wants to win. I don't even think Wendy gives a fuck if she wins. Wendy probably doesn't even know she's fucking nominated. But yes, I voted for Wendy. She's a fucking sweetheart. Just don't vote for Quad. Don't vote for that fucking false police reporting angry fellow who allegedly shares screenshots of shirtless kids. And Pest, you can go back and watch it. I had Jake on. I was very nice to Jake. I was my chat was not nice to Jake. I was very nice to Jake. Jake called my chat peasants. Then Jake did the thing he does all the time where he takes jabs. As soon as he came on the show, he took a jab at me, saying, "I hope this is better than dabbling in politics," which is the show I usually do. And then he was like, "Are you gonna put this behind the paywall?" Knowing I'm not monetized, asked if I was gonna put on Patreon, all this stuff, blah blah blah. But it was fine. I let him take his jabs at me. I was nice to him. He got my chat. He said he wasn't going to read the chat, but he kept reading it, and he got angry at things people were saying in the chat. So he left. And oh, don't worry. So he left, and as soon as he left, he trashed me in the chat. So I brought up the fact, something I've known but didn't say anything, is I wouldn't say I trashed him. I brought up a fact that Jake so I made videos on Jake over a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. And the entire time I made videos on him, I noticed his subscriber number never moved. It was 2.93. And sometimes it would go up to 2.94 briefly, but then go back down. So he must have been getting a couple, losing a couple. But he was at 2.93 for like 4 straight weeks. A week ago, all of a sudden, he had 2.93 in the morning, I think, during his morning stream. Then all of a sudden, he gained 200 subs like that and was at 3.13. And he's been at 3.13 ever since. Hasn't moved. So Jake either bought 200 subs to get over 3,000 or somebody else bought him 200 subs. And he might not even know that someone bought him subs, but clearly somebody bought him 200 subs. Because, yeah, it hadn't moved. And I brought that up to somebody had told me, and I'm not going to say names, somebody that's known Jake says that, yeah, a bunch of his subs came from a guy named like Kenny, who gets subs from like the Philippines or something. So a bunch of Jake's original subs aren't real either. I'm sure there's a bunch of real ones, but the original base is fake, and he just got 200 that are fake or bought, whatever. So I brought that up, and that obviously pissed him off. And yeah, that was pretty much it. Oh, the other thing is I played a clip of him celebrating Bobby losing his channel. But again, that was all. I made peace with Jake earlier in the week. I went on his show. I was nice to him. I apologized, even though, I'm not happy with how he treats Wendy and everything, which is what started all this. But yeah, I made peace with Jake because I don't want to be the guy that. It's weird how this Dabbleverse works. If you mock Jake, if you do a voice impression, you can say the worst shit, right? And people laugh. But that's the only way that you're allowed to make fun of Jake. Like I said, Mersh and Melton were impersonating him yesterday or this morning. It was fucking hilarious. So yeah, I don't do that shit. I just try and put anyway. Long story short, tried to be very nice to Jake, and somehow he took out people in the chat being mean to him. He took it out on me, and so I just brought up the bought the subs. I say some bad stuff, but it's in the chat, so it's like, oh yeah. And when he came on, right out of the gate, he brought up the. I don't know if you watched me earlier. I started off the stream by voting on Dave Sarra's awards thing. I did it like live. Because there were a couple categories and shit where I didn't really know the people of the events, so I was asking the chat. So I voted for Wendy in the disabled streamer category. I don't know if Jake knows that or not, but when he came on, apparently winning this award is very important to Jake, which I had no idea. He said this is the third straight year where there's been some kind of Dabbleverse Awards, which I wasn't even aware of. And he said it's the first time he's been nominated. The other 2 years he wrote in his name, I guess. He said he did write-ins for himself. So he's very excited that he's nominated. And he really wants to win. And but he knows other people are gonna vote for Wendy and fuck Wendy, and she did this whole thing. And so he came in hot because winning the Dave Sarra Award is very important to him apparently. And so that's how it all started. And unfortunately for Jake, a lot of my chat is made up from people who he has burnt. So they were kind of giving it to him, like Matt, Rough Ugly, a bunch of people. And he had trouble ignoring the chat at first. Rochi was even here giving it to him. And he left. And then again, he came back. And he said he's going to ignore the chat. And he did. I think he came back. That's right. He came back twice. Because then he got all mad the second time. And again, if you go back and watch, I did nothing to him. But he trashed me in the chat right when he left. And so that's when I brought up the bot subscriber thing. And which really pissed him off. And so then he came back a third time, flipping me off and flipping out, and said he's gonna take down all the videos, all because I was friends with Jake for a while, so there's a bunch of streams on his channel, but with me on him, so he's taking them all down. I was like, that's fine, Jake. And so I then the only other thing I did is I did just play this hemorrhoid finger thing because we were talking about how he brought it up to Karmic X yesterday. Said I have a thing called hemorrhoids, and there's a video of me sucking the hemorrhoid finger, and Mersh and Pat Dixon had never heard of it, so I just played it. But Jake was already gone before I did that, so that's not even what he's talking about. He's basically talking about the bot subs thing. That's how I trashed him. I let it be known that some of Jake's subs are fake, and the ones that put him over 3,000 are definitely fake. Not that it matters. Who gives a fuck? But anyway, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. I don't know if we'll be going live again at all this week. Saturday, I think I'm making an appearance on Eccles chewing the shit. I'm not sure. I think so. I don't know what time. I'll just it's not my show, so I'm gonna not be on for the bulk of it. I'll just be on for like a segment or something. And not sure about Dave Sarah's stream. I really don't think I would add much to that. I don't think it's my thing. I don't think I'm be good at it, so I probably won't be doing a half-hour segment. But anyway, I'll be doing probably one of the two, probably Echo on Saturday, and the political show on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And who knows if the mood strikes, I'll do one of these at some point. All right, thank you guys. What the fuck? Did I get taken off? I don't know. Peace.